Merry Christmas, everybody. We are at State of Beer for the Raleigh Christmas Parade alongside Joe Giglio and Hayes Permar, man on the street in a trench coat. I am Joe Ovies. Welcome to probably one of the more ridiculous things we've done as part of OG Triangle Media.
Joe, I got interrupt real quick. Wally, hold it up high. Get a shot. They're walking away. That is the safety patrol. Safety patrol helping kick things off, and that's one of the few things Joe Giglio knows about. So I did want to get a shot of them at the parade.
Band. Here is the Enlow Band.
Did they know?
They knew. They knew exactly what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, my son, Caleb Ovies, he is a senior at Enlow. Let's go ahead and hit you with some Enlow marching band fun facts. It's a legacy of excellence, ladies and gentlemen. For over 40 years, Enlow Marching Band has earned top honors from local, regional, and national.
Just shoot through there.
Including the Bands of America regional finals to sweeping state-level championships. The Enlow Marching Eagles consistently demonstrating discipline, artistry, and teamwork. Although they didn't make it past the Delaware BOA. That's no big deal because Caleb got to experience the urinal wall. That's the most important thing.
All right. Giglio, now I know what Ovies was rushing so hard to get on the air. That's what it was. It was not the safety patrol.
I got to get my kid on the marching band, man.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Going through, he's a trumpet. It's all good, man. I'm glad we caught it.
And I got to say, that's a coveted position right there, right? The two biggest band positions at the Raleigh Christmas Parade are being the first band and the band that leads in Santa. So this is like winning a competition right here.
Oh, look at this. The Enlow Charity Ball is here, too. The Enlow Charity Ball raising a ton of money. They do it at Marbles Kids Museum. It's where the kids get crunk. Have you ever gotten crunk at a Marbles Kids Museum event?
I have, but I think it was a gummy, and I don't think anyone else knew what was happening. Fair enough. The kid wasn't into Snuggie at the time.
That's good.
Just so everyone knows.
Good. Hey, by the way, Hayes, your mic is live all the time. Just letting you know, man.
I'm adjusting to that. Also, I want people to know if I'm slurring my words, I promise I haven't been drinking yet. It's because of the delay in my head. So whatever I sound like, I promise it's not because I'm drinking.
Well, we're here at the State of Beer. Come in. They have beers. They have drinks. They have coffee.
You brought
There's
the
a breakfast
stash.
burrito. I have the stickers. Yeah. Well, we're supported today by Roback.
I was about to say we are rocking our Roback today. You're gonna sweat through that thing in here.
It's a good schwitz after
That's
a couple drinks, one or two.
Oh
last night
yeah, you do have to. You do have to let that sweat out, don't you?
I do.
Also, I don't know if you all can see it on the YouTube right now, but I am rocking the Mele Kalikimaka polo with little surfing Santas and little palm trees and everything else.
Our little friend is going to knock over our sandwich board and all.
Oh yeah, that was going to say
we can't be held responsible.
Yeah, please don't lean on that sandwich board and that person gets knocked over as she's waving. That would be unfortunate, now wouldn't it? Speaking of which, how about Hayes?
We got the horses, and even more important, we got the horse pooper scoopers coming behind them. Always one of the joys of parade if you get to see the horse poop scooped.
So here's the thing, Hayes. You're a small business owner now at the Rialto. We are small business owners. I am seeing the ABC 11 Storm Tracker right now. I want to do something like this for the Storm Chaser. I want to do something like this for Reckoning Alert Days.
Yes,
like
siren, go down the street.
Like, Hayes, do we
save the clock tower?
Do we get our friends at Color Graphic to get a decal for your truck in front of the Rialto? We could just proclaim Reckoning Alert Days, and you can just drive around Raleigh to see how it's going.
100%. We could do that picture, and I could put Reckoning on the marquee as well for a picture that we can use it to alert when the Reckoning is on.
I love that. All right. So you were out and about earlier trying to track down some people. I believe the first interview you had was with Stormy. How did you find Stormy? We're going to play this here in a second, but how did you find Stormy today? How is he feeling?
He's feeling pretty good. He's obviously worried about blowing out an ACL because everybody on the Canes seems to get hurt these days. But no, he was a little talkative today. He had a lot to say. Wanted to get off his chest. But yeah, I tracked him down, and let's say this: I'm not to ruin the surprise, and we'll try not to do that. With like Santa Claus coming here, we don't want to reveal things to the kids. But
course not.
If I were a person, I would not want to be in a big furry suit today. It's a little warm out here, so thoughts be with Stormy while he's out there. So not that there is a person in the suit, but just in general, I wouldn't want to have a big furry suit on today.
Well, there's different stories we can tell about Stormy suits and adult establishments for another day, but that's not during the Christmas parade. So let's bring you your conversation with Stormy.
All right, we are here at the Raleigh Christmas Parade. It's just about to start. We got one of the guests of honor. It is Stormy the Pig. How's it going, Stormy? Yep. And so far, team been getting through with injuries and still playing well, right? Very exciting. And what's your favorite part about the parade? The cold weather, the snow? What do you like the most? Stormy likes himself the most. And do you think we should move the Christmas parade earlier? Everybody's like, why are we doing Christmas parade the week before Thanksgiving? I'm like, let's do it the week before Halloween, huh? No, this is early enough. All right, give it up for the man, Stormy. Hey, don't get out there, okay? We don't need any more injured Canes. You stay healthy. We'll see you out there, my man. That is Stormy.
So that was Hayes talking to Stormy earlier. Hayes was trying to track down the Christmas carolers earlier, trying to at least talk to Ira David Wood or something like that. But he also gave us a weather report because again, it's in the 70s today. As I'm watching some marching bands go by.
This is Athens Drive, Joe Ovies.
They're going to get a very, very good
Jaguars.
But this was Hayes breaking down the potential weather issues for today.
So I was hoping to get an interview with Ebenezer Scrooge. I believe he's been here for all 81 Christmas parades. Maybe we'll get him to yell at us when he comes by. You guys can keep coming. We're in the way here. But this is the Theater in the Park Christmas Carol float. Maybe we'll see if we can get an interview him before it starts. It's getting hot out here. I'm just saying the heat's going to be a factor. People are going to need to be hydrated. I'm not sure if people are prepared for this as they need to be. A lot of heavy clothes. You band folks know this, but the weather is definitely going to be a factor. I'm going to see if we can track down Big Weather Don Schwinneker, see if he can tell us how things are holding up here. But expect weather to be a factor. Special teams are going to be big here at the parade today. So we'll talk to you in a little bit, Ovies Giglio.
Yeah, so Hayes, how are you feeling in that trench coat right now?
Well, I'll say this. I tried to go classic parade correspondent. I had a quarter zip, maybe a vest, and then a trench coat. Yeah. And now we've just gone down to the old school ACC Digital Network, RIP. We got Mayor Janet Cowell just went by. We'll show you our interview with her in just a little bit. And we got some more kids in a big wagon, red wagon going by right now. That's what that group is. So
the mayor was driven by Kelly Mann, one of the only Wake Forest fans that I know, and certainly one of the only that corresponds with me and has for many years to make sure that they're proper.
I know one more, Giglio. Jesse, shout out Jesse at State of Beers, but stuff for us. Check out his hat today, boys. It is a sick old school like rope Wake Forest hat that you guys need to crib and make some OG merchandise you'll enjoy that.
I hate to interrupt. We have breaking NC State news here. Mr. Wolf and Mrs. Wolf here approaching State of Beer on our parade coverage. How do you think they're feeling tonight? Or today after yesterday?
They got to feeling pretty good. After last night, they're probably working on their special teams so that something never happens like happened to Florida State last night. And as you said, seemed like more further news, further signs that NC State shit is dead because all the breaks were going in their favor last night. People were punting off each other's backs and stuff. It was a wild one.
So that's the thing. That's the thing about last night that I thought was hilarious. I mean, trust me, that was a classic. I mean, if you want a good representation of what ACC football is on a Friday night, I can't think of anything better than that game last night. And I know that after 2024 and I proclaimed NC State shit dead, people are really desperate to find examples of, no, Ovies, you're wrong. It's not dead. Which, no, guys, you just have to accept when that bad things happen or you lose, it's just because you suck that day. There's no great universe, karmic thing that's balancing out for you like you've been convinced all these years. And if the 2024 run didn't do it for you, then I must.
We got Ovies' dad. Ovies' dad running for the shop.
Where did my dad just go?
I don't know. He looks like he wants a picture of the band.
Oh, is that what it is?
There he is. Here, real quick, follow Ovies' dad. See that man in jeans running down there? Just get a shot on him. There we go. He is. Let's Let's get him. Let's see what shot he's getting here. Look at that. He wants a picture of the band, and he's going to get it.
Because you're tracking down my dad. Not one, but 2 punt mishaps for Florida State on top of an interception that was dropped. You can't sit here and tell me that with everything lining up for a Dave Doran special that the universe didn't say, not today, not today. After that,
did you get the shot you were looking for?
Huh?
Did you get the shot you were looking for?
I got the shot of the drum of the Wolfpack band because I'm going next Saturday to see Bill Belichick go down. I hate him because I'm a Dolphin fan. Okay.
All right. And I got to say, Mr. Ovies told me that he's been sending in him singing the Kane song that you've been cutting him off on the show. So I want to give him full opportunity. Can you want to do the Kane song for us now? All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joe Ovies. You can't. Actually, you could cut this off, but that'd be mean because I'm live.
Let him cook.
We got some canes over here. Whoosh, whoosh. We got some canes over here. Whoosh, whoosh. The whoosh means hurricane.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
There we go. Mr. Ovies, star of the show. Good to see you as always.
I know how to.
Amazing. Amazing. Anyway, you got any takes from last night, Joe?
There were a lot of State fans who left that game last night who were not happy.
What do you mean not happy? They won the game. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
I mean, I have a lot of sports phone calls from last night.
I promise you,
a lot of drunk
them
people.
a lot of them were like, "Why does he keep getting away with this?"
Oh yes, as one of our YouTube comments says, also a targeting call was overturned.
It was,
Yeah,
because
so-
that was one of the most BS calls I've ever seen. Yeah, but the guy hit him square in the shoulder.
Yes,
On a simple
Yes.
in route, and it's like, wait, what?
Yes,
Not even close.
as Weed Jones points out, Dad Ovies, my dad is a whole pack of canes with his whole thing there.
Yes.
I mean, he did pay for 2 NC State tuitions, so yes, he's gonna have a little sentiment for NC State.
My,
You know what I mean?
only take, much like last week's takeaway was that Miami was really good. My only takeaway from Florida State last night is why is Mike Norvell still their coach?
That's a good question.
Didn't they lose to Stanford? Like, he should not have made the flight back. And and I get it. There was 2 lucky plays. But
Yeah.
also give Dave credit. He went for it on 4th down twice. Once from his own end of the field on like 4th and 5 and converted it.
That's because he
And
had to
then
make up for the end of the first half debacle.
Sure.
That's why. That's why he did it.
But then he went for it on the end there where it could have been a classic. Well, let me kick a field goal. We'll be up 6, and then they'll get the ball and beat us, drive and beat us. So I love the aggressiveness there. His Zoom call after the game, back in his familiar setting of not having to face people and ask questions about his pending birthday. His Zoom call, he ended perfectly with the cheers with his red Solo cup, which he had already, you could tell, imbibed from.
Already had
and who am I to blow against the wind? I salute you, sir,
Yeah,
for drinking on the job.
good for him, man. We drink on the job all the time. Remember, we do this shit for a living. Okay, we do this shit for a living. Yeah, Hayes.
Not to interrupt, but why are we bringing down a parade with Dave Doran Talk when we bring down every game day with Doran Talk? But no, I hear you. One observation, guys. We need to get the word out more that you got to wear red to a Christmas parade. I know green and red are Christmas colors, but green just makes it look like you're at a St. Patrick's Day parade. I feel like Chicago and Boston would know not to wear green, so we need to tell people more red at the Christmas parade. That's one of my observations.
I'm going to blow your mind here, Hayes. I've lived in Raleigh since 1995-ish.
Don't say this.
And I'm going to tell it. I'm going to say it to you because mostly on Saturdays, this Saturday in particular, I'm covering a game. And I distinctly remember going to a Carolina game. I think they were playing Duke, and it was the end of the year, and I forgot my press pass at the old N&O building on McDowell Street.
Sure.
I could not get into downtown. I couldn't get my pass, and the game started at like 12:30. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, what is going on? I had no clue that this Raleigh Christmas Parade was A, a thing, and B, this big.
Well,
And so this is the first time. I'm losing my Raleigh Christmas Parade virginity today. And it's quite enjoyable, I will say. I don't just have to sit back and enjoy it. It's just very nice. I'll say this: there's a lot of people here on Hillsborough Street. This street, people were lining up. I forgot my headphones at the studio. I know that will surprise you.
Shocker.
You know,
Shocker.
So you should have seen me. You should have seen me. I was a Sherpa carrying the sandwich board, which this poor little girl is going to knock over.
Well, I think my brother
into 28
no,
pieces.
my brother has actually caught it a couple of times.
Yeah, we got to give him.
Yeah,
a little bit of
David's
points
here.
for the passer here, but
He did not bring mac and cheese,
So-
but my mom did bring some Cuban coffee. If you
yes,
need
I need
it.
it. So listen, I'm walking down.
I'm walking.
I'm walking down Boylan, and I've got the sandwich board on my back, my book bag on my back, the rat's nest cord, and a venti. The venti coffee, which I should have poured out like the first 4 or 5 ounces, and I didn't.
Yeah.
And it just scalded my wrists, and I was like, "Where is Ovies when I need him? Where is he?"
Sorry. Oh, wait, sorry to interrupt. Hey, sorry to interrupt. We got the Canes truck.
There's Stormy.
Stormy is here with the Storm squad. They all look healthy. They're not walking with a limp, thankfully. So everybody's good. We haven't had any injuries with the Hurricanes, and they got the they have the siren as well. So I got a little bit of breaking news, guys. I don't know if you want to discuss this or not. Maybe
Real news.
Real news. It appears that Mike Maniscalco has quit social media after yesterday. Quit social media. We're going to have to talk to Mike next week about this.
I couldn't tell if this is a setup for a joke. It's a real thing.
No, actually is no joke. I think Mike is just mad with extremely online. He's over extremely online Canes
I can
fan.
see that.
Remember the tiers of online Canes fan? No, it's about
yes, I like those.
Goaltending makes everybody nuts. So yeah, I think Mike is done posting on social media about the Canes. I think we have to add a new tier of Canes fans. The guys who drove Maniscalco off the guy in Twitter.
Made Maniscalco quick. That's an elite tier right there. Also, how about Joe Giglio getting into parade coverage? Telling nostalgic old stories, talking about the site at Hillsborough Street. I knew you had it in you, buddy. I knew the parade would warm your cold heart up.
It is, because when I walked over to so our studio is on Fayetteville Street.
Yeah.
So I essentially walked the parade route, and this thing started at 9:30. This was what, an hour ago, and even before that we got here, and there were people scouting out their spots. They had their chairs out. The roads are closed, like Hayes mentioned, so you see some kids like running around, throwing the football around.
Yeah,
like this is a very cool event. It's one of those, like, Hayes, another one that'll make you laugh. The Sir Walter Myler is such a unique Raleigh event to me that coming from New York, of course, we have the Macy's Day Parade, right? Like, we have the gold standard of parades. I mean, like, come on now. Even Ovies, the notorious New York tri-state area hater, has to acknowledge that we invented parades, okay?
Yeah, but Joe, this is the largest parade of its kind between Atlanta and Washington, D.C., filled with marching bands, dancers, giant balloons, superheroes, and more. And it marches through downtown Raleigh for 2 hours at 1.4 mile on a 1.4 mile route with crowds that draw around 60,000.
So what I'm hearing is our parade is better than Richmond's or
Ovies and I were talking about this earlier. We need to find the person. Like, what's our friends at Channel 9 that invented Surrender Cobra, right? Giglio, you'd be able to say, like, this writer was the guy who came up with the funny lead or whatever. I need to find the City of Raleigh marketer that came up with the term the biggest or the best or the whatever between DC and Atlanta, because we have worn that out for like 60 years. Biggest outdoor mall, biggest parade, the biggest like 5K between, because all you got to do is up Richmond by a little bit. And there ain't no competition between DC and Atlanta. And Raleigh loves to clean up in that vacuum. So we'll tell you this parade is the biggest between DC and Atlanta. We'll tell you this is whatever. We're always something between DC and Atlanta, baby.
Hayes, I'm embarrassed right now. As someone who hates Charlotte and loves the rivalry between Raleigh and Charlotte, that's a direct shot fired at Charlotte.
It absolutely is.
I should be more respectful to the claim of DC and Atlanta.
That's true. I guess, do they not have a parade?
I don't
what
even
they got going on down there?
Who even knows?
I'm assuming they have a parade. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a little distracted by these really expensive vehicles. Ferraris, Lamborghinis.
Yeah, we need to find your dad, make sure his pants are still
on. Where's my dad? Oh, there he is. There he is.
Fancy cars.
Fancy cars. That's more of a David thing. David's super into fancy cars. He's always I don't see any hatchbacks, so not interested.
Here, come sit down. A little double Ovies. I gotta go get a beer.
Okay, here, sit down, Dad. Can you grab me a coffee beer, by the way, while you're at it?
Hey,
Claus.
while you're talking to your dad, take me out for a second. We're going to come back and charge up the phones.
All right, you want me to take you out? Your phone's dying? Uh-oh, Hayes, you should have thought about that. You should have thought about that. All right, we'll focus on that. All right. So while this is happening, while I'm double fisting mics here, let me bring you some of the stuff that we did earlier today. Here is Hayes talking to some parade participants.
Court, explain what your organization is, what you guys do.
Hey, I'm Renee Honeycutt. We're the Princess of North Carolina State Court. We travel the state of North Carolina raising money for Victory Junction, which is in Randleman, North Carolina. Our court has raised over $480,000 since
Go back to the 1900s. I know, it feels like a long time now. Don't worry about it.
Since 2008, we've raised over $400,000.
All right, that's a great serious cause. Let me ask you a silly question. Is the parade wave a real thing? Is that something you teach? The parade
Absolutely,
wave?
yes.
Okay, can you
Oh,
show it for us? And what are the semantics of a parade wave? What makes a good parade wave?
Slow, graceful, and elegant.
Close hand, close hand.
Closed hand, slow, graceful, and elegant. People go through. We're in the way. What is the parade? So slow, graceful, and elegant. Can we get a parade wave? Let's turn it around here, Wally. There we go. That's the parade wave. Practice it. Get it good. Can you guys do both hands? Are you righty and lefty? Or do you just practice with one? Do you teach them to be ambidextrous? Wave with the right and the left? Okay. All right. Excellent. You guys have a great parade. So fortunately, you're not bogged down in too much gear like some of these marching bands. I think weather's going to be a factor today. So get hydrated, stay cool, have a great parade. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for all the good you do.
All right, Dad, you're on the microphone now.
Okay.
Vintage.
morning.
Vintage, 1953.
That's my birth year, July 26th. I'm 10 years younger than Mick Jagger.
So, did we do this in Miami? Did they have? No, we did the Tres Reyes Magos
No, that was with your
parade.
grandparents. We did the Orange Bowl parade, which was at night. I saw Joe Namath in 1964 when Alabama played in the Orange Bowl.
So, since you're sitting down, I guess we can do a little generational trauma here. So, in our household, we had multiple Christmases. We had actual Christmas, and then we had Three Kings Day. I always had the Three Kings bringing me some stuff. They usually bring me a ball and a gun.
That's right, because in Latin countries, the three wise men show up on Epiphany, which is January 6th, and that's when kids get their presents. And
Wait, who shows up on January 6th?
The three wise men.
Oh, the three wise men show up on January
which
6th.
Manhattan
Okay,
said
gotcha.
Manhattan, your godfather,
Yes.
used to say, there are no three wise men in Cuba. But besides that, I'm on a tangent here.
Well, you know who also shows up on January 6th? Miko Rantanen at the arena.
I see.
Miko Rantanen will be here against the Canes.
Okay.
So I'll be wearing the Miko Rantanen jersey. People will
Okay.
be very, very mad at him when he shows up to the arena on January 6th.
Yeah, well,
They'll bring gifts. They'll bring
No.
gifts for him.
now
No mirth.
in my old age, I follow the Junior Canes, where your son plays.
Fair enough. Fair
and
enough.
it's very inexpensive. So, but to finish the story, so Cubans celebrate Christmas Eve with a big pig, and they get drunk and whatever, but they
Mhm.
don't get presents the next day.
Yeah.
They recover from their hangover. So it's January 6th when you get presents.
You wanna tell a story where you explain to me that the Santa Claus that visits our house has a black beard?
Yeah. I remember.
That's how I found out there was no Santa Claus.
Yeah, because I had a real nice black beard. I don't anymore because I have some white hairs in it like you do. Now you look like
Yeah.
Santa Claus. So anyway,
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. What do you want for Christmas this year, anyway?
I just want you guys to come over Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Maybe if you can find me a Cuban cigar somewhere from one of your friends.
Oh, I'm sure we could do that.
So
Ken, are you in the chat? I think Ken's in the chat. Where's Ken? Let's see. Where's Ken? If Ken's in the chat, yes. Think of the damn kids. Hey, I'm just saying, y'all know what's up. Come on now, we're all adults here. There's no kids watching this thing. But yeah, Ken, if you got a Cuban cigar for me, maybe I'll finally give my dad that rum you gave me too. That I can give to my dad.
I went to France in October, and they have a shortage of Cuban cigars in France for some reason.
Why is there a shortage?
I don't know. They're very expensive now in Europe. Number one, number two, they just didn't have them. I was surprised.
Okay.
So anyway, I almost fell. I was chasing the NC State band to take a picture of the drum with the wolf on it.
Oh,
with Mr. Wolf,
yeah.
Because I am getting ready for next week. You know, even though I'm a University of Miami grad and I follow the University of Miami Hurricane, I'm also a big State fan, and I'm looking forward for State to beat the Tar Heels, not because I don't like the Tar Heels, it's because of their present coach, Belichick, which I hope he doesn't go back to the NFL and he goes and catches Shula.
No, the NFL doesn't want him.
Good.
Because that's the thing.
So anyway.
Because I was going to say, you have some Dolphins issues here that you would like the Wolfpack to take care of, but they got to get past Duke first. We'll see what happens today.
Oh, well, it's Belichick that, just like Nick Saban.
Yeah,
there were two Sabans. There was a Lou Saban that used to coach at the University of Miami. He used to coach Jim Kelly, who played for the Bills. And then there's Nick, who abandoned the Dolphins to their present mediocrity.
The Dolphins have been bad for a while, though, Dad.
Okay.
When's the last time the Dolphins were good?
When your grandfather and I saw him in 2001 beat the Colts in overtime at Robbie Stadium, which is now known as Hard Rock Cafe.
That was the last time they were decent?
That 2001.
Jeez.
2001. That's the last time they won a playoff game under not under Jimmy Johnson, under Wanstead.
Yeah.
And
the Wanstash.
Yeah, and then and that I took your grandfather. That was one of the last games that he went to. So,
I was gonna ask you something about that. Oh, I'm surprised McDaniel still has a job.
I think the owner, who I saw yesterday on CNBC, he was talking about the sports Formula One, which is now in Las Vegas. He's gonna wait. He's gonna wait till the end of the year and then probably let him go and maybe hopefully get a new quarterback.
Yeah, they need a new quarterback too.
Yeah,
the Tua experiment's over.
I'm sorry. Anybody that wears number 1, which was Raleigh Christmas.
There we go.
The kicker for the Dolphins in the perfect season, 72, who threw that funky pass that everybody's probably seen in Super Bowl 7. No Dolphin quarterback should wear number 1 because of Raleigh Premian's miscue in Super Bowl 7.
Yeah. Okay. Did you were at the game with David on the state game?
Yeah. No, not last night.
No.
Yeah,
I'm saying last week.
Last week, yeah.
Which was an awful state game, but I guess a good Miami game.
Well, I mean, Miami had a good game, and I guess State had a clunker. I mean, I thought State would do, but I hope
that's what State does.
I hope when Beck retires, that Bailey goes through the portal and lands in his home city.
You didn't blow all the retirement savings at Hard Rock, did you?
Yeah. Oh, is he a gambler?
No, you.
No.
Did you sit at the tables? Did you play blackjack last week?
No, your brother did real good.
Oh, he did?
Made $400 on the machines.
Oh.
See, because now they have these slot machines that aren't really slot machines. They're like video games.
Yeah. They're too much.
So you don't even have a handle to pull.
They're too much.
There was one with a big gorilla on it, and he won. And the one with the piggies, he won $350, and the one with the gorilla, he won $50. So, but I play roulette, and I came out even.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Does Joe want back in? You guys right. Want back in?
So, well, I mean, yo puedo hablarles a ustedes en español si ustedes quieren. Llévame a la pelota. That means take me out to the ball game in Spanish. Come on, somebody release me here.
All right, so we're going to go back to some of the recorded bits here. Let's go to Hayes talking to the NC State marching band before they headed out for the parade route.
We are here live with the Power Sound of the South, the NC State band. You guys were at the game last night and back up for the parade today. Is that right?
Yes.
How was that for a travel day?
We're working on like 4 hours of sleep right now. So we're here. We're excited. We're here to share our Wolfpack exuberance with the city of Raleigh.
There we go. City of Raleigh. How much is hydration going to be a factor with the short rest, the weather? I mean, are you guys properly hydrated and rested up?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. I mean, we're provided water and stuff at the game stuff, so I think we're all good.
Where would this rank against doubleheaders? You guys are obviously going to crush it today. You got the win last night down in Tallahassee. History?
I don't know about history, but this is pretty good for sure. We're happy to be here. It's always fun to win in Carter Finley Stadium, and then to come into the community and do something for Raleigh. It's just really fun. So.
I forgot it was a home game. I've been referring to it as if you came to Florida last night. That was pretty stupid. But no worries. All right, last question. Easy one for even Smiley over here. Dave Doran, back next season or not? Yes or no? Dave Doran back next season or not?
We'll see what happens, but I say yes.
I'm not in charge of that decision.
I have never doubted Dave for a second.
That's what I like to hear. And you?
I think Dave will be back.
All right. Keep it limber. Keep it hydrated. Have a great parade, guys. Be good.
You did not have your headset in. You didn't have your headphones in. So one of the band members said, "I never doubted Dave for a second."
Sure.
To be young and optimistic.
Sure.
So, all right, I wanted to go back to something while we're waiting for Hayes' phone to recharge, and we go back out to live coverage as various other.
How is this?
Roseville coming through.
How's the
band.
fisheye doing? I don't have my glasses. I'm at a bad angle. Do you like how we're doing?
Well, so this is the actual fisheye.
No, I know,
to get
but-
both of us. That's the studio Elgato that we're using.
Okay.
That's the guest camera, the third cam in the studio. And actually, I think it's doing just fine.
Well, I'm saying it's picking up the route nice.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you can't see it on the screen
Not
because you have
really.
your glasses on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Looks good though.
Yeah, it looks good. I would say it's a 1080p right now. I would
Okay.
say that once like some floats or some larger,
You can
like
minimize
balloon.
us and pop them as the.
Well,
as
yeah, I
the,
was gonna say. I'm trying to think what else we could do. I forgot there's some other things that we can do here with the StreamYard,
No,
like
the other
that.
There
So
you
could do
go.
that.
Because no one wants to see us. They
Yeah,
want
nobody wants
They
to
want to
see
see the
us.
parade. You know what we are?
What are we?
We are the triangle leader in Christmas parade coverage. The leader.
Okay, real quick.
All
shout
you
out-
have to do is claim it. You don't have. You actually don't have to back it up. You just have to fucking claim it.
You're right. In fact, I've wanted to rip off WFNZ's tagline where they say they're the home for the Charlotte sports fan.
Okay.
There's nothing we can't do. I mean, we can just say we're the home for the Triangle sports fan.
Well, we created Triangle Good, so we could just
This
be the
is
home
true.
for Triangle Good.
This is, well, I mean, we are technically the home for Triangle Good. But yeah, big shouts to Mikey P as well. He did the homage to
Fantastic.
with
Just
the homage
fantastic.
with Snoop Tuffy over there.
He's just so talented. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And you'll enjoy his standing on mid.
He sent it to me.
He sent it to you?
It's
Okay, for
phenomenal.
later today for,
later
the
today.
After Dark when we go live after the Duke Carolina game.
We really are working harder for the people and smarter.
Mhm.
We have our parade coverage today. Of course, tonight after Duke in Carolina, we will have our After Dark brought to you by Bloom and Blinds. Remind me, we need to tell our friends here at State of Beer.
Yeah.
We can hook them up with some great room darkening shade here so that they could save on their heating and cooling costs.
All right, looks like we're finally going to get our first balloon.
Oh,
this looks like I have the parade itinerary. I believe this is something Chevron related. If I'm not, no, it's Crossroads. It's Cross. No, we don't talk about them.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm sorry.
Focus.
Sorry, I just saw who it was. I'm like, no,
Chevron's fine.
We only recognize Heister Automotive
Heister
Group
Automotive
on this coverage. In fact, all guests have appeared on the Heister Automotive Group hotline.
How about these people in a parade at the end of November in shorts and t-shirts?
Well, hello, it's
crazy.
It's North Carolina. I expect nothing less if you think about it.
Have you? So the big talk of conversation at the end of last night at the tailgate was the weather forecast for next Saturday.
What's the weather forecast for next Saturday?
Well, it's a night game, as Dave Doran has already pointed out. It's supposed to be in the 30s next Saturday.
It
night.
is
30s. So,
well, the takes will warm things up for sure.
I tell you what else will warm you up. This Roback Fuzzy.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Mine arrived. It's
you have a fuzzy? No, I have your flannel blue.
So, all right. Shout out to Ben and Roback.
Yeah.
There seems to have been some confusion, and I think we got some double orders. So we are flush with Roback.
So do you have an extra flannel jacket? We can give that one away.
I do have one of these in blue. We can give I have that in blue.
Okay.
So we can give that one away.
Perfect.
I don't know how you want to give it away, but we can give it away.
You know what?
I did get my Delta shirt jacket, by the way.
No, that's the one I have, the Delta shirt jacket.
Do you have it in black or blue?
I believe it's blue.
Okay, well, I have a black one.
Okay.
So we can give that one away.
Okay.
I also have one of these we can give away in a large.
Oh yeah, that's not going to help me.
Yeah, it's a
doesn't help
large.
me.
So we can
But
give one of those
2X.
away as well.
Is that
So
Roberto? Will
where's the
this-
Willet?
No, not him.
Is
It's
the
not
Willet
him.
is not
He had
out
a
there?
Great camera.
Okay.
I just assumed, but he'll be on Chapel Hill.
Gotcha.
Today at 3:30, as we will be our post game for Duke and Carolina, brought to you by Bloom and Blinds.
Yeah. Does Ovies have flannel? Does an owl hoot? Yes. Yes. I know.
We can give it away to somebody who comes up today. Maybe takes a picture of our sign.
Yeah, that's
brought
fine.
to you by our friends at Color Graphic.
It's fine by me.
Here's the best. Seriously, I know, like, I'm doing a quasi ad right now.
It's fine. We have our corporate champions to give love to, man.
The truth about Roback is, every person who tries one on is like, this is the most comfortable thing I've ever put on my body. And all you have to do is try it on to understand that. Because I get the price point. It's really not for everyone. And I understand that. That's why we have a promo code that you could save 20% normally. They're having a huge sale right now, which you don't need our promo code for.
But save it.
The truth is, when you're ordering premium clothing, you think to yourself, man, I ain't going to spend $100 on that. And then all of a sudden you wear it. And now all of a sudden you're like, even you with these polos, you're like, these are crazy, amazingly comfortable. So yeah, I would love to do that. If someone comes by today, takes a picture in front of our unbelievable sandwich board and this young girl,
you are freaking out.
I know. I just don't want
you are
her
freaking
to
out.
fall. And Mom's right there, so I
you're
have
good.
some confidence.
And again, David is right by the sandwich board,
and,
so we
and
should
I
be
told
good.
Dilly to make sure that David knows he's in charge of the sandwich board. But if you come down and take a picture, we have a Delta jacket.
Yes, which is super, super comfortable,
unbelievably comfortable and warm. You've already graded it as worthy of an ice house or iceplex level warmth.
Yes.
Which anyone who spent time in those rinks knows that is some, Russian barren landscape coldness. So.
From Scott on the YouTube, just woke up. My girlfriend said, "Hey, I bet there is coverage of the Raleigh Christmas Parade on me." Proceeds to put on the OG on the 65-inch living room TV.
Let's go.
And just smiles when she says, "Unbelievable." You're damn right. You know what, Scott? Email me. theoggoesdigital@gmail.com. Again, that's theog at theoggoesdigital@gmail.com. It might be a Roback that I've got, including I have a large quarter zip Cousin Eddie.
Oh, we do have an extra one of those.
We have an extra large quarter zip Cousin Eddie that
regular
we can a regular L.
Yeah.
So hit me up, man. Hit me up and we can make that happen.
Yeah.
What else do we have here? Oh yeah, we have to talk to Mikey P about this. We always try to avoid the C&Ds. The Snoop Tuffy shirt, please.
Yeah. We're weary, but maybe we can figure something out for you.
Baby, a lot of y'all are asking for that thing on a shirt. So I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, well, I have it in the little thing here.
Corner.
It's very cute.
That's awesome.
It's very, very cute. Hayes, give me the thumbs up if you're ready to go. Are you ready to go? Okay. Hayes is back with us here. We gotta turn this thing around.
Holy smokes, we got a lot of people watching.
Hayes, are you talking? You yapping?
Yeah, I'm here, guys.
I can't. Hayes, you are not coming through on the audio. It looks like the Rode wireless mic is not connected, so you're gonna have to double check on that. So check on that. So check on Wally's. So check on Wally's phone.
It's better.
Is it? Wait. Talk again.
Well,
anyway, while you're figuring that out, just make sure that on Wally's phone that it's on the speaker, like the headset speaker device, so it comes in. But anyway,
Saving Grace, they do an unbelievable job locally here with rescued dogs.
Yes.
Then they train those dogs so that when you and the family go to adopt them, you don't have to go through that whole process. A lot of people want to go buy a dog and a purebred, and they want to spend a lot of money because they believe sometimes that if you go rescue a dog, somebody gave it up, somebody didn't want it, or it wasn't purebred. And I gotta tell you, JC Zemble does some great work at Saving Grace for a very long time, and going to that, it's like a farm where they have these dogs and they really take care of these dogs. And it's an unbelievable cause. That they are one of the true small businesses here in Raleigh that really does make Raleigh unique. So as someone who owns 2 rescue dogs, and both of them, Lulu was only 2. Now Lulu's a little bit of a pain in the ass.
I haven't noticed.
Yeah.
I haven't noticed.
Bon Jovi now at 14, he's getting up there. So long story short, Saving Grace, they do an amazing job. Great to see them out here today in the Christmas parade.
All right, Hayes, you're back in action here. I see a lot.
Are we here? You hear me?
You're all right. You're good. You got the road back connected. Very, very good.
Like maybe it's just the 75-degree temps and the trench coat, but Giglio is truly warming my heart. Did you hear him just slide into Amazing Grace, talking about the parade, also making it personal. I mean, he gets this. He pretended he didn't want to do it, but he was talking about, he knew what kind of mic you needed. He knows to talk up the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to turn it back to you guys. You need to talk up the old men in tractors right now. This is as Raleigh, North Carolina as it gets. I don't know how long the parade's been here, 81 years. These guys have been in the parade 82 years. Old guys on tractors. Absolutely.
Hey, look, oftentimes I say there's something on the internet for everybody. Okay. And let me explain something to you. The Farmall freaks that are out there. And yes, I'm calling you Farmall freaks. You know exactly what I'm saying. Y'all have some kink, man. And it's these bright tractors.
Yeah.
You're like dressed up in the overalls. Now, I've never been able to pull off overalls. You've ever seen me in an overall? Then something that's an imposter. That's a clone of me. That doesn't exist. You will never catch me in overalls. But man, I got to admit, like watching these dudes with the Santa hats on the Farmalls in the overalls. I mean, that you're right, Hayes. This is about as North Carolina Raleigh as it gets, man.
You're being.
I will say this also about the Christmas parade. I mean, like with any parade, it's the kitschy, nostalgic stuff that makes you come back. Like, I didn't wake up this morning thinking about these tractors, but as soon as they roll through, you're like, this is the Raleigh Christmas Parade. Same with the mission dancers, a couple other things that'll come through. You were like, this is what it is. And speaking of which, if I can do the parade thing and get nostalgic for a second, Wally, let's switch places. I want you to shoot over my shoulder. We're taking away from the parade. This right here, this orange building in the background is 327 Hillsborough Street. We're actually just across Harrington Street from State of Beer, where you guys are. But this is where I grew up watching Christmas parades. This was my father's law firm for about 45 years. And so we'd get here at 6:30 in the morning with Krispy Kreme donuts and coffee for everyone. And my dad would be like Ovies, just, toting stuff in on his back like a pack mule from a mile away so that we can make the Christmas parade happen for everybody else. So truly, it's a full circle moment for me. And before I forget to do so, let me just give a shout out to you guys for indulging my fantasies of covering the parade and doing this. Shout out to my cameraman, Wally, here. Shout out to State of Beer and Jesse. But yes, this is what I'm here for. For Giglio, talking about service dogs, and for me to be able to tell nostalgic stories about where I watched the Christmas parade. So thank you guys all. And to turn the attention back, let's say we've got the Apex Friendship Patriots high school band coming in here. Did you know Friendship is the name of like a village neighborhood area in Apex? That's a cool little thing.
I did not know that.
I assumed it was like we can't name things after people anymore because it eventually becomes problematic.
There is
that.
This is why we don't do. This is why we don't do statues, honestly.
And there's like the Friends schools that are sort of like Quaker. Like there's like a Durham Friends and a Chatham Friends or whatever. But this is different from that. Apex Friendship is actually this name of this old community that was put together. I won't go deep into the story, but kind of in this, maybe we can all live together in one world type place. And that's what Apex Friendship neighborhood was. And they named a high school after it. Now they win state championships in non-revenue sports like soccer and field hockey.
Hayes, what kind of friendship are we talking about here?
What are you saying? There is something on the internet for everyone.
Yeah, this is true. Like the Farmalls, man. The Farmalls. I looked up from Visit Raleigh some facts about Raleigh.
My favorite part of this interlude is you had that Enlo band shit at the ready.
Dude, you're so ready. So ready and so proud.
You got to clip that shit and put it out, please.
Oh, yeah.
That's the highlight of the day for me.
Robert.
We know what he missed, Giglio.
What did I miss?
When the Canes came by, we didn't get a junior Canes read. We didn't get like an updated My Hockey rankings. Speaking of Canes, the junior Canes will be on the road the next 2 weekends if you want to support.
Speaking of the junior Canes, Jacob does have a game tonight, a Carolina
there we go.
a CHL conference
going
game,
to this game
in Wake Forest at the Factory. 8:10 face-off. You will be dragged to this game when we're done with the After Dark.
I got the right.
So,
that's one of the pullover.
That is one of the coldest rinks in the area. There's usually a debate between the Factory being the coldest or Garner. In the winter because there's like no insulation.
Yeah.
So
that's a slapdash operation in Garner. No, wait a second.
Yes, it is.
Hayes Permar, did you have breaking news for me?
I don't know. Did I?
I think you do. Did you say that South Garner is in this parade today, but not the actual G?
I think we might have missed him. Are South Garner's colors purple of some sort? Obviously not broad and purple, but I think they may have come by.
We missed Garner.
No,
We missed-
it's okay. South Garner can,
Yeah. How do you feel about that? Does South Garner coming to town mean the Garner Athletic monopoly is basically broken up? I mean, jokes aside, Garner Athletics is one of the powerhouses in the state of North Carolina. Is it a different era now that there's multiple high schools breaking out in the G, Giglio?
Yeah, I mean, Clayton and Willow Springs and all those other things cut into them even before. Southeast Raleigh cut into them before. But actually opening South Garner 2023, James Giglio's senior year, is the first time South Garner beat them in football. Last few years, Garner has kind of reestablished their dominance. Shouts to Christian Ormady leading the Trojans last night to a big playoff win over
you guys.
You know what we have next week? We will be on site next week. State Carolina be damned. You know why? Hayes Permar, feel a little tingle. We've got Joe Ovies' alma mater, Cardinal Gibbons, taking on the Garner Trojans next.
Wow.
What, in hoops?
In the 8A or 7A playoffs.
Oh, in the playoffs?
Playoffs?
Oh, we
I
got to
think it's a 7.5A. I think it's a 7.5A is what that one is. Yeah.
Oh, 7.5. Is that?
And
what's
Cardinal Gibbons is definitely a 27-point favorite
yes,
in this game.
Yes.
But I'm going to take the Trojans and the points next week. So, I mean,
You know what? I was wrong, Giglio. You see what's going by right now? It is Garner High School.
Oh,
As we're talking about them, the mighty Trojan band is coming by. I was wrong. Garner is in. I was just messing with you.
Okay,
Some of the coolest colors, almost those like pit-like colors, but I always envied the Garner uniforms. I remember Anthony Barber running back in the day.
Oh, nice.
Always looked up to Garner Athletics. Truly, I've been a fan for a long time.
Perm, are you ready for this? Do you know who the coach of the South Garner boys basketball team is? Garner legend himself, Donald Williams, 1993 most outstanding player from the Final Four for your champion Tar Heels. In 93, Hayes, you would have been walking around with a Donald Williams jersey if they were selling them for sure.
I might have been 100%. I was more of a Pete Chilcutt, Hubert Davis man. I know neither of those guys won the 93 team, but all right, let me ask you this, Giglio. You know, Kinston gets all this acclaim of like, you know, the guy got 6 NBA players, for a small town. If Garner actually got to take credit for people that are given to Raleigh, like the John Walls, and if Garner were 30 minutes further away from Raleigh, but still had the same number of players, would they get the same love as Kinston? But people are like, it's basically just South Raleigh, so they don't give credit to him.
Well, it's wild to me, and you probably know more about this than I do. And of course, there's institutional racism that's involved, but I mean, not to be serious here on the Christmas parade.
Well, I was gonna say we're having a Jimmy V
Garner,
Christmas.
we are.
Let's do it.
We're going full here because Garner.
Let's do it.
Garner is obviously south of Raleigh. The South Raleigh, when I got here in '93, was where the public housing and underdeveloped area was, and Garner was considered kind of an extension of that. And the development of Garner was completely passed over for Fuquay, completely passed over for Willow Springs, Holly Springs, all of those things. And only now, Hayes, are we seeing 401 and Old Stage Road, all of this development happening. And even remember when Apple was supposed to be here, Joe.
Yeah.
On Hammond Road.
Yep.
And it was like, we have all this empty space on Hammond Road. And it's like, well, why do we have all of this empty space?
I wonder why.
Road? And I even told my son, James, so you got to buy.
It's Hayes' people.
I go, you got to buy. Oh, let him go. My bad.
Yeah, Hayes,
we'll,
your
we'll,
people.
cut this off because your people are here.
Put a pin in that because your people are coming through. Is your Christmas Carol people.
No, speaking of nostalgia, but hey, everything Ovies says is right. I wish that, everything Giglio says right. I wish David Ovies could hear that. So I'm not the only white person bringing civil rights discussion to the podcast as it should be. But you're spot on with everything said about Garner, Giglio, and we need to be aware of those things. This is the Christmas Carol. It used to be a much bigger deal. They used to have the whole crew out here. Now it's just Scrooge, a couple of the main characters. I see
Where's Rand?
Bob Cratchit. I do see Jacob Marley, Ghost of Christmas Past, Present and Future. But you know what I need to do, and I might be able to get this to you before the end of the parade today. I need to go find a picture of when I was Scrooge's nephew, Fred, walking in the parade at probably, I'm going to say a 0.17 AB BV. What is that? I definitely wasn't driving. I was walking in the parade, but Ovies was watching the parade in front of Char Grill, and I put the hat on his head and have a very, very drunken picture of me in the parade with Ovies. It would be a good moment to post that. I should have thought of that.
It's funny. You have all these, you have like the spot that you watched your Christmas parade all the time. See, in the Ovies house, man, it floats. It's shout out to my childhood friend, basically family, Anita. She lives not too far from here. So we park at her house and then find a spot up this way. Usually Hillsborough Street. We never did Fayetteville, whatnot. But usually there's only one instance in which I almost got into a fight at a Raleigh Christmas parade. And I can tell that story later.
Ooh. That's a good one.
Can we talk about A Christmas Carol just a real quick?
Yeah.
Because talk about great Raleigh traditions, and now we're transitioning. The last couple of years, it's his son is now right. Ira David's son, and
the fourth.
You talk about filling some big shoes, because it's not just like a traditional. You go and it's the same thing every year. Like they change like the messaging and some of the wording every year to kind of adapt to the current times.
Yeah.
I've seen it twice, and each time I've seen it, it was different. But I also I think I saw Ira David's like last year, and then his son the next year, and I was like, I didn't even realize it was somebody new. So that's amazing. What an amazing tradition. And I know, I believe Rand is still participating. Our old producer, John.
Absolutely.
Is still participating, and it's like a whole,
but not in the parade. He wasn't in the parade. He's at home watching.
But it's also,
YouTube.
and Hayes, you can speak to this. Obviously, it's a great community where you have this run not only in Raleigh but in Durham. And even though you might know the story and you know what's going to happen, Ira David and his son, they've done an unbelievable job in modernizing it and changing it every time. So every time you go, you're like, well, shit, that wasn't what I thought.
Yeah, and like a great Christmas movie, you're like, how am I going to be moved to tears at these lines I've known before and I've seen before, but it still happens. And yes, and I know this sounds, well, I've been honest about this. Raleigh, especially when I was growing up here, was a hick town, man. We weren't any different than Garner. And Ira David Wood still makes fun of it. He's like half the people in here are like, wait, are they like, the NC State grads in the audience are like, is this the Nutcracker? And like now, obviously, we have Broadway shows that come to DPAC, and we have a lot more cultural stuff in Raleigh and more art museums. But back in the day, A Christmas Carol was like an elevated level of culture and theater, because Raleigh didn't have culture and theater. Truly, Ira David Wood is one of the people who brought theater, and doing that play allows them to do Shakespeare and other things that don't sell as well, that brought culture to Raleigh.
Was that East Wake going by?
I had one more good thing about Christmas Carol, and I forgot it, because the drums just don't stop here when you're standing out on Hillsborough Street. The drums do not stop.
Perm, who was that band going by you?
I have the hold on a second. Let me pull up the.
I'm trying to guess by colors. It's got to be one of the new schools. I'll read off the cheerleaders' uniforms here in just a second.
Make sure, like, where are we right now? We already.
I know what I was going to say about A Christmas Carol. Also, the number of people that are from Raleigh that would never have been exposed to big theater, including people who went on to do great things, like Frankie Muniz and the guy that's in Dexter, Michael C. Hall. You guys will correct me back there.
I know who you're talking about.
And then I'll also say, when Evan Rachel Wood, David Wood's daughter, came back to perform in the 50th anniversary, even though there are a lot of great actors on that stage, it's like the difference between, when you're watching, a basketball game and a 5-star player who is going to be a number 1 NBA pick steps on versus a 5-star player that's just like a backup college player. When she hit the floor, everyone else disappeared. And her steps were more graceful and more acting. Her lines, it was truly amazing to see Hollywood talent on the stage with other great talent, but the difference between just what next level is, and that's what she was.
Did you know that Cardinal Gibbons had a band?
I'm sure they have everything, Joe. You're freaking you and your rich school.
Not when I was there. When I graduated in 1997, they didn't have a marching band. They had guys that had to play Ironman football because they didn't have enough body. By the way, Hayes, did you know that Enloe and Broughton have a rivalry?
I did know that. Back in the day, there were like 4 or 5 high schools in Raleigh, so they were all each other's biggest rival. In fact, Broughton and Enloe were probably 2 of the oldest. One of the cool things for me now is now that I've gotten older, the schools that I used to quote unquote hate, like Millbrook or Sanderson or Enloe.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, these are my boys. Like, screw all these Corinth Holders and Panther Creeks or other things with creeks in their names. I'm like, I like the old school Raleigh high schools, even the ones that I used to cheer against. And I've always liked Garner. I'm not just saying that for Giglio. Always loved Garner.
This week on the podcast, we've kind of like tapped into marching band discussions. We've had a lot of response to the dynamics of how pep bands, marching bands, who gets to go on trips, all that kind of stuff. A lot of action.
$1 million budgets. Who knew?
Dude, insane. Oh, by the way, Monday, we will be talking to David from Foya Ball as we get into balloon budgets.
Crunkleton.
No, not just Mike Lombardi getting parents drunk at the Crunkleton, but also balloon budgets. NC State's actually outspending UNC in budgets.
Where is the youth? Are the youths right here?
What do you mean? Oh, no. Jacob's right there.
How stupid is that motherfucker using the university credit card at a pure liquor bar?
Hey,
he makes $1.5 million.
I know. I just think it's funny.
You could take whoever out on the 1.5, maybe get a reimbursement.
I just think it's funny that you're saying this motherfucker while his radio is watching this motherfucker.
Fellas, we need to recharge.
Away. That's a
pull me out. I'll be back there in a second. Keep having fun. I'll be there in a second.
We need to charge. Hayes.
We got to charge. Hayes is coming back.
Give me more parade feed. Throw us in the corner.
We'll get back into the corner of the parade feed. Let's go back here.
And for those who don't know what we're talking about, like it's been very clear since Bill Belichick got to UNC
it's
that
a grift.
He does not know that he doesn't understand that it's a public university. There are public funds, and that makes every communication that he has public information. All of the spending by the athletic department and the football team is public information. And there's a very easy way around this. First of all, there's Gmail accounts.
Yes.
Second of all, there's burner phones. Third of all, you literally, like Michael Lombardi is the highest paid general manager in the country.
Yeah.
If you're just taking somebody to Crunkleton for a $200 tab, what skin is that off of your back?
It's nothing.
I'm being serious.
No, I know what you're saying.
And it's like, or potentially Bill Belichick's back. You know what I mean? It's like you don't have to expunge every single dollar and cent from the University of North Carolina. You can do some things on your own tab, and then guess what? We don't know about it.
Yeah.
So, to me, and every time some of this stuff kind of drips and drabs out, it also kind of feels like to me North Carolina setting the table for.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
You did what now?
Thank you.
Oh, that seems to be an abuse of your power. So now we have the ability to remove you from your position. Now,
everything that's coming out of UNC is hilariously setting itself up to like just show that, hey man, maybe Bill Belichick doesn't need to be here. All right, well, Hayes is finding a charger and whatnot. Let's bring you his conversation with the mayor and then the other mayor. We talked to Hayes talked to 2 mayors, the actual mayor of Raleigh and the unofficial mayor of Raleigh.
Here with 2 of the most treasured guests of the parade. And Mayor Cowell, you look great, but I don't know if you're going to outdress this man right here in the hat.
It's hard to compete with Mr. Wittenberg.
It is the Grand Marshal Derek Wittenberg. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing tremendous. What a wonderful day it is. Everybody's talking about rain. What rain they talking about?
It's a great day. And Mayor Janet Cowell as well. Proud to have you out here. And thanks for all the work that you do.
This is my first Christmas parade as mayor, so I am excited. I got a great convertible here I'm going to be in.
It's a good day to be in a convertible. Like I said, no rain and a lot of sun. All right, I have a question for you. A lot of people always say Christmas parade, it's the week before Thanksgiving. Should we lean in and go the other way and make it the week before Halloween? Really kick off the shopping season?
I think that's a little too much shopping and Christmas turkey. I like this time of year.
Okay. And D-Wit, I got to ask you, the basketball season is off to a good start. Is it truly a reckoning so far?
Oh, man, we're excited about Will Wade and our team. And they're in Hawaii right now. But I want to be right here in Raleigh with the mayor.
Are you going to go meet him after this?
I hope so. We had a great win last night.
Big win for the Pack. We were talking to the band about it. All right, question for you guys both. We talked to some of the the beauty pageant folks. They obviously have been working on their wave. Do you guys have a parade wave down?
I'm going with the Royal.
Yep.
With the classic.
What? And I assume I know what you're doing. There we go.
With the Wolfpack wave.
There we go. Any other message to the city on a beautiful day like this for the parade?
Happy holidays. Be safe out there. Have a great time.
And truly appreciate all the work you do representing Raleigh and leading us. Thank you so much. And appreciate all the work you've done representing Raleigh all over the world, my man. Two of the stars of the show right here. Happy to get them on the Ovies Giglio podcast. Have a great parade. Thank you all.
That is an amazing suit. An absolutely amazing suit on Derek Wittenberg. Absolutely enjoyed that. All right. So we opened up the OG Sports phone last night with NC State getting a win over Florida State. An absolutely crazy game. If you're just joining us on our Raleigh Christmas Parade live coverage here from the State of Beer, as we are rocking our row back and whatnot, you can see it here with the main feed. Last night, NC State pulled it out against Florida State. The OG Sports phone was popping last night, so we'll go through a few of those.
919-444-2211. Call the OG Sports phone and curse or don't.
All right, a little bit of context here. I have not heard any of these calls. I just went into the Google voicemail and just pulled a couple of calls out. So I'm just going to raw dog these. That's what we do. Also, a reminder, we will be live on YouTube again tonight following the North Carolina Duke football game. I honestly do not know what to expect out of tonight's game. This is a game that, honestly, on paper, Duke should roll on North Carolina. Offensively, they're very, very good. I don't think North Carolina's defense has truly been tested. And when they did, it's my sister-in-law. Anyway, I'm going to play a couple of these sports phone calls and go. Actually, Hayes, you just sat down. Hold on a second. What's up? You can't hear because you don't have headphones in it. You don't want to put, but you don't want to put Giglio's earwax in your ears, man. So you don't want to do that.
It's more earwax or hair grease. It's more on.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. It's warm out there.
It is very warm. I need to talk to my friend the weather notice about turning the temps down just a little bit. And shout out to anyone who is still wearing a no free ads Santa hat out there.
But that's North Carolina, is it not?
100%.
North Carolina's classic. You can look outside and you can guess the weather. You might have somebody in a t-shirt and shorts. You might have hoodie and shorts season. You might have somebody in a puffy jacket. You don't know.
Yeah, I will.
I don't know what the temperature is outside based on what people are wearing.
Oftentimes, weirdly, the Christmas parade will play along where it'll be 70 all week, and then it'll just throw you a quick 40-degree morning just to get you in the flavor. So I do want to mention the group going by right now. It's the Oakwood Houses, actual houses going by here. I don't know if they're going to be followed by the Second Line, which is like one of the coolest groups every year. But like these are actual Oakwood houses that the people wear down there. So one of the cooler and more unique, like one of those you won't find this in other parades.
Well, you definitely won't find it in a parade betwing DC and Atlanta. You definitely won't see that.
That's the biggest, the most number of houses, historic, age old combined of any parade between here and Atlanta. So yes.
From Brant, does Hayes know that battery packs exist?
Man.
Also, hold up the mic.
Really, you guys. I'll take jokes. I'm fine with jokes. People should know that Ovies, technical director of the show, and I did multiple tests out here.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did know.
We didn't think about batteries though.
But we spent a lot of time this morning. We were running around this morning trying to get interviews and and then here's the Oakwood Second Line Band.
Okay,
I believe in great writer Josh Schaefer.
Is Schaefer in that?
Yeah,
he's
in there.
Okay, nice.
And some other ones. I think they'll leave them rent for your party. But that's just a good time right there. The Oakwood community has just a good vibe for all those kind of things.
He's got like a full-on Christmas suit.
But they're fun. Have you ever done a Second Line? And I won't define this well. There's going to be somebody watching who's from New Orleans. It's like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But I went to a wedding in New Orleans one time, and they're like, we're doing a second line. I'm like, I don't even know what that means. What's a first line? What's a third line?
Yeah.
Somebody answered this for me. But second line is like a term for a certain thing. So we're at this wedding, like on the corner of Bourbon Street and whatever the actual main street that people drive on.
Yeah.
And like,
I know what you're talking about.
2/3 of the way through the reception, we just walk out in the middle of that street that is busy as all hell in New Orleans. Police block it, and then a band like that just sort of walk you through it. Or playing Dixieland jazz, and everybody's dancing. So,
I mean,
it's a second line.
I'm trying to remember. I guess it was summer of 22. Yeah, it was summer of 22 because this was after being there for the North Carolina Duke Final Four-mageddon. And I was down there with Kelly and the kids, and we kind of stumbled upon, again, it's wedding season, and it's everybody's sweating crazy. And yeah, like there's just like random bands just breaking out at any moment, which is always very, very, very cool to see.
You know what? If Giglio had known how good the weather was going to be, we would have lost him a round of golf today. That's the one thing we need to make sure he doesn't realize is that he could have played golf this morning.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Something tells me that after last night getting after it in the RV lot with Steve, he
wasn't
probably
going
was
to play
not going
golf.
to be.
These are the Princess of North Carolina. We talked to them earlier about how much they work on their waves.
Shout out to Carly. I used to work with Carly, and she's been doing her photography thing ever since. And it looks like I just saw Carly Fogelman on the on that float. And it looks like she's doing just fine with the photography studio. So good for her. I like to see
also, shout out to my man who's vaping here on the live feed. He doesn't look like he's trying to sneak it
So
anyway.
actually, the camera's angled.
He's just outside
The camera's
of it.
angled. He's just
He didn't
outside the
look like
shot.
he was trying to hide it, but
he's just outside
he
the
didn't
shot.
realize that he's broadcasting to 2,500 followers on the OG podcast.
Leave it to Brant to explain. The
All right, we
first
got
line
another-
is the funeral procession of to the burial. The second line is the walk back from the funeral.
From the funeral. Everything with New Orleans is about
It's always about
It's
death.
always weird.
Yeah, it's always about that.
I got to give a shout out. Like I said, one of my former rivals, Millbrook High School, the
Okay, I see.
Wildcats. But now it's somebody who I like. We haven't seen Leesville yet, have we? Because
No, I've not
Okay,
seen
I need to make
Leesville.
fun of their Coast Guard look.
Well,
you know the Leesville band? They got this Coast Guard looking hat that we got to make fun of. So Millbrook's
Did
just
you know
looking
that the Coast
classic.
Guard has a football team?
I heard you guys talking about that.
I did not know that.
And in fact, I needed to look this up. It's possible that my grandfather played football for the Coast Guard. I need to confirm this.
So
He
yeah,
was
that's
in
the
Coast Guard for a
Millbrook
long
brand,
time.
Millbrook band. We've got Heritage High School coming up. We got Barber's Towing, who I once had to give $300 cash to when I was a student at NC State, when I got my car towed from my own apartment building.
Who likes a tow company?
Nobody likes
Like,
a
what
tow
tow company gets
Like,
good
this-
reviews?
Look, this is no knock on Anthony Barber, NC State legend.
Is that his company?
Yeah, it's his company. Yeah.
I mentioned him earlier, just talking about
Yeah, we were talking about Anthony Barber
I
earlier.
glamorized Garner because I'm like,
No,
that
but
guy.
Anthony Barber took, I mean, I didn't take it, but yeah, this was when I was living Avery Close Apartments off of Avon Ferry Road
Yeah.
my senior year at NC State. And I was lazy and I parked my car not in my spot. I parked it
It's
literally.
one of those ones where you know what you're doing.
I
but
know
you've
what I'm
gotten
doing.
away
Like I
with enough times.
parked in front of the apartment that I was in, not where my assigned spot was, which was like a little bit further down in the parking lot. But I was lazy. It was a quick run. I go up there, take care of some business.
I got you.
I was pooping, y'all.
Oh, I thought it was
And-
good. I was giving you credit.
No. I
I thought you were seeing a friend.
No.
And it was like a quick
In between classes, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to go on campus. So let me run back to the apartment and go on my throne.
I feel that.
And then go back into take my classes. So went literally to go take a crap. I come back out and my 1991 Mercury Cougar is gone.
This is even pre-cell phone. How'd you sit on the toilet that long without a cell phone?
Dude, sometimes you just gotta go, man.
no.
It's what magazines are for.
Yes.
That's what magazines. I was probably reading
Back-
Rolling Stone, honestly.
Rick Riley and Sports Illustrated. Just get 6 minutes in on that back page.
So I'm doing this, and I come back out, and my car is gone. And one of my neighbors had me towed.
That stinks. All right, so
$300 cash later.
I mentioned earlier my dad's law firm is right here next door.
Yeah.
They Ace Towing used to be one of their clients, and at one point they sold the land behind them to Flying Saucer.
Oh,
which, you know, it's
okay.
like right around the
Yeah,
corner.
right around the corner.
And they got through the deal, and the Flying Saucer people were like, "Great." And then my dad said, "Oh, and if you want, you can rent parking space from us too." Like after they had settled all the deal, and the guys were like, "What are you talking about? Like nobody uses this at night." And they're like, "Yeah, but we still own it, and like so you're gonna have to pay us to park there." And they're like, "No, we're good." And they wouldn't do it every night, but just once in a while, he would tell Ace Towing, "If you guys don't have anything going on,
Yeah.
if you roll through there, throw 20 cars out, and then they'll get the message." So there used to be a sign by Flying Saucer that said, "If you get towed and want to complain, call David Permar."
There you
and,
go.
His number listed. So
Graham, the Young Gravies, State of Beer open for drinks. Yeah, man, it's been open since 7
Wait,
a.m. Yeah, Graham, it's been open since 7 a.m. serving drinks. That's not been a thing.
set your alarm, my man.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Set your
He's-
alarm,
He's
Graham.
probably still living life from
Get here.
last night.
Uh,
By the way, real quick about the towing. Wasn't your dad also the one that had a bunch of people towed in front of a church?
No, that was more like fighting churches tooth and nail for
space,
not giving
right?
up parking spaces. We would not call people to tow them,
Like, are you towing people from your residence because they're just trying to worship? Like, what's going on?
No,
Hayes?
no,
That's not very Christian.
I am not. But growing up on McDonald Lane, I had Ross Martin. Shout out Ross Martin.
Oh yeah,
friend
Ross
of the OG.
Martin. Yeah,
he hit me up last week and he said, "What's the more ITB church, White Memorial or Hayes Barton Methodist?" And I was like, "Oof, it's a tough question." At this point, the traffic for those two back up to each other. Like they're so close and they're in the neighborhood, they back up. So yes, we would negotiate with the church about regulations and where people should and shouldn't park. But I don't think we were calling and getting people towed. But I don't deny that maybe my mom did that once or twice.
Hey, that's fine. I respect it.
I do have to give a shout out to State of Beer. You talked about them open early.
Yeah.
It is awesome now that we have places like Press. The Brass Tap is over there. What's the one just at the First Watch?
Yeah, you got
it's cool now that
because
if you come down here,
the chains just hanging out.
it is cool that if you came down here, you'd have 4 or 5 eating options. State of Beer has been in the game for a long time. And they've been holding down this block with breakfast burritos, mimosas, hot chocolate on the cold years. So there's a reason why this little corner that we're at fills up faster than the others, because State of Beer, in addition to being just a cool place, has always been down with the Raleigh Christmas Parade. And now they've grown. They get this great like street viewing.
I know, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alex at Rhinology too. This used to be the Rhinology space back in the day.
Yes, I forgot we're in.
We're in the old Rhinology
Trophy
space.
Trot coming up next week. Also,
Man, I haven't run in 5 years. So
you can do it.
I don't know. I mean, I might be able to get back into 5K shape. Honestly.
I think about the Trophy Trot. Like, you ain't gonna finish last.
Well, the Trophy Trot's now a 5K, right?
Yes.
Because I remember doing the Trophy Trot 10K.
I watched you do it. They screwed me because I would. My
What do you
wife
mean
would
they
be like,
screwed you?
They screwed me over because I put my foot in my mouth and told my wife for years, man, it's a 10K. I can't just jump out of bed and do a 10K.
Oh.
If it was a 5K,
you could do it.
I would do it.
Yeah.
Then damned if they didn't make it a 5K.
And now you
So I
got
had
to
back
do it.
up. And then I talked to Meeker and I was like, you guys got to take it back to a 10K. He's like, dude, we had like 10 times the registration. Any old Joe.
Yeah.
Pun, actually, pun very much intended.
Yeah.
Any old Joe could roll out of bed and finish a 5K.
Dude, I don't know
I
don't know if my left knee.
But 10K is a great excuse to not do it.
So I was going. I'm on the. I'm on a realty website, and they're doing. It's all SEO focused. So I looked up like fun facts about Raleigh.
Yep.
And I did not know this as I'm kind of scrolling through. Well, this one's obvious. A beer lover's paradise.
Okay.
Raleigh's craft beer scene is explained. It has exploded in recent years with over 30 breweries now calling the greater Raleigh area home. We're sitting right here in State of Beer. Trophy Brewing gets a shout out. So shout out to Chris and the crew.
They just opened a new spot.
That's right, over at the in the 5 Points area,
Bickett Boulevard.
Now, here's the part that I thought was hilarious.
Here's Barber's towing.
All right, here we go.
Are people booing? Again, we love Barber, but like who
Nobody
ever goes and
likes
gets a
towing
5-star review? You know what? I got towed, but they were really nice to work with. They were great people. Like, if you get towed, you're just mad.
Shout out to LK. She was a guest on the old defunct Rhinology podcast, pointing out that the 10K, the Trophy Trot 10K, was rough. Running back up Centennial Parkway was sneaky.
Dude, yes.
Well, because that's where the Raleigh fastest mile. You go down Centennial Parkway.
Just straight down. Yes.
Right?
Yep.
So there's that.
And nobody needs a 10K on Thanksgiving morning.
Why not?
Like,
you got to earn those calories, my man.
No. You jog for 30 minutes. You get a beer, and then your Thanksgiving started, and you're feeling so good about yourself.
Yeah, I got you.
That's
I
the way
got
to
you.
do it.
So I thought this was the part that
I got to give a quick shout out. These are my friends, Stage Door Dance.
Oh yeah.
One of the things that they're big on is I've heard you guys had some great discussions about youth sports and what's right and wrong about it. And I respect Giglio, telling you to your face that I think you're doing it wrong or whatever.
Yeah, what does he know?
I'm just saying, whether or not I agree with him, I respected the fact that you guys were honest enough to say, I'm doing this for this.
Giglio's not about that life.
And he's of a different generation of kid haver. Even like 3 to 5, your kids are almost the same age, but like this youth sport thing is changing. Stage Door, dancing has the same culture, just like gymnastics, just like sports. If y'all think this is just male sports driven, it's a parent ego thing across the board of like, why am I going to pay for my kid to be something if they're not getting a medal for getting first? Stage Door at one point said, now we're here to teach dance and make kids feel good about themselves. And we're not doing competitions anymore. We'll do presentations.
Yeah.
We'll reward people for setting goals and getting them, but we're not playing the rat race of the competition scene, and probably the schools that pay the most money to the competition are going to end up getting first most of the time. You know what I mean?
What is this? A mobile barber truck?
I've never even seen this.
They even have like a full-on sink too to wash your hair.
You give me a shoulder rub with that, and I'm calling you.
Okay,
You throw in
DJ
a
Fly
shoulder rub.
Dre,
Yeah,
out
I'm
here
there.
doing the DJ thing. Okay, I respect it. I got lost. What was I gonna say? Oh, what were we gonna talk about? I was gonna hit. I wanted to read this because I thought because we've been
Yeah,
joking.
fun facts. We're doing parade fun
we've been
facts.
joking about the whole like largest between DC and Atlanta because really, what else
Yes.
is there, right? I thought you'd find this hilarious. The Smithsonian of the South. Have you ever heard that before?
Come on, nobody has ever referred to. I respect Raleigh's
No,
museum.
no.
We
Apparently.
have some great museums.
I'm going to read this verbatim from this Realty website that doesn't advertise, so I'm not going to say who they are. But you should go visit our friends at Hometown Realty. They would never put on their website fake information like the Smithsonian of the South. So check them out online, myhtr.com. Raleigh boasts an impressive collection of museums, many of which offer free admission. The abundance of cultural institutions has earned Raleigh the nickname the Smithsonian of the South. Hayes.
I mean, we did just discover a new dinosaur species, apparently. But also, wait, hold on, stop. All rise. Stand up.
All right,
Stand up.
everybody gets to see my my gut here.
Broughton High School band is coming through.
I'm
show
sitting
your
back
respect.
down. No, I'm
show
sitting
your
back
respect.
down. Screw
Moment of
that.
silence.
I'm sitting back
It's
down.
the Broughton band.
No.
Need to be Broughton High School celebrating its 100th birthday in 2029.
No.
The defined Pete Maravich, Shavlik Randolph, Jerome Robinson, Devontae Graham. And those are merely the basketball players. Chip Patterson, Hayes Permar.
Legends.
Friends of the
Shout out to
LFG.
Dan Sariski. I haven't talked to Dan in a hot minute. You remember Dan?
Great pole vaulter.
Yes,
Maybe a
pole
state
vault.
champ. If he wasn't a state
I think
champion, he
I
was top
want to
three.
say my guy Dan was a state champ.
I also think Dan edged me out. I like going into like my senior year.
Yeah.
I had most of the GPA things nailed, and then the wheels kind of came off my
Yeah.
senior year when I thought I was into college. I think Dan nudged me for athlete with the best GPA.
Okay.
I think he got one on me. He had a couple more AP classes.
That tracks. Dan. Oh, I always
drop the
think
coins.
I always think that's a bottle.
But real quick, you gotta get
All rise for the butcher's market.
market.
All rise for the butcher's market.
I don't even get paid from him, but I love these
So
guys.
last night I went to a Friendsgiving with a hockey teammate's family, and I brought the ham biscuits over. People were like, yo, the ham biscuits were off the charts. Fantastic. So I highly suggest you go and get it.
Okay.
By the way, did you know I dated a girl from Broughton? That's when I learned the
Cecilia
dynamic.
Pesdick, right?
Yeah.
Look
Shout out
at
to
that.
Cecilia.
I could name
How
her.
did you remember that?
Sneaky good looking. Cecilia Pesdick.
How did
great
you
gal.
remember Cecilia?
I mean, she is
No,
going to.
there's no way
I
she's
think she'll
watching.
take that as a compliment.
Maybe.
I love Cecilia
But
Pesdick.
no, but what
Amazing
I learned,
person,
what I
smart girl.
learned from the 2 months of dating her is the dynamics within high schools and finding out real quick that Cardinal Gibbons was really low
at the time.
At that time,
Yeah,
dude.
at the time.
Dude, I know it's a huge rivalry now, but at the time it was like really looked down upon. Like, oh, you go to Gibbons? Oh, I was like, I never felt so judged.
Now I feel bad too. Is sneaky good looking an insult?
Kind of.
I'm saying like there's girls that walk around Broughton and their only goal is to be good looking.
I
Right?
see.
That
I
is
see.
not Cecilia Pesdick's goal.
You know,
but she is. She's a very attractive person.
Let's leave Cecilia alone.
I was also trying to make you feel
No,
good.
it's fine. Let's leave her alone.
No, the other thing we need to do is my goals for the future. Butcher's Market just rolled by. We're just keeping it moving. Keep
it moving. Hayes.
Butcher's Market just came by with a food truck.
Yeah.
Next year, I need OG corporate sponsor Butcher's Market to stop and bring you out like a sandwich at the parade. Not for anybody else, but like I know when I saw them, I'm like, they definitely would have done that.
Should
Although
I
it
go
seems
on
like they were
3
being
mics
told
to
to
get
like
Joe back on? Where'd you go?
I had to go pee. There's a line.
He's taking a rest,
is that what
and
it
we were
was? Okay.
charging.
6-pack of OG lime or whatever this is.
OG Lime.
OG Lime. I know you
That
want to do an
sounds
OG
good.
Lime. We gotta talk to Whit about doing an OG Lime next
I'm
summer.
putting it back on.
All right. You wanna sit back down?
Yeah, but I really hope Cecilia Pesdick doesn't see it.
Just
all
drop
compliment.
it.
I love
Just
Cecilia
drop it.
Pesdick.
Just drop it. Just drop it.
The boss is here. Get back on here.
You wanna get back on?
Up? I was like, get up
Yeah,
with your
Joe
bad
is,
back.
Joe is stuck. Joe is stuck. Do you want to Are you gonna go back out there, Hayes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, while we're doing that, we're gonna take a couple of. Let's go back to the sports phone while we set things back up here.
Yeah.
Let's hit the sports phone jingle one more time.
919-444-2211. Call the OG Sports Phone and curse or don't.
All right. Let's go to a 6. Can you hear? You good?
I can.
Okay. What are you looking for?
I'm looking at the beautiful bean footage, man.
Oh, no,
that feed is nice.
It's a nice feed. The lighting's fantastic. All right, let's go to a 619.
Hey, just want to give a quick shout out to Dave Doran. I know this is probably rare air around here at this point, but I've been hearing you guys wax poetic about making your best players be their best players and using them properly. And I just got to say, this thing he's got going with Will Wilson is incredible. Just a guaranteed, unless he tries to fake a pass, then it doesn't work, guaranteed yard to 10 yards every time he touches the ball. If somehow something happens and he's our starting quarterback next year, I'll just say get ready to learn triple option, baby. We're going early 2000s Georgia Tech on everybody. It's going to be awesome. Go Pack.
It's an unbelievable idea. Like, you're sitting here, you're like, 70% of the fan base is out on Dave Doran. So Dave Doran goes into year 14 next year and goes, how can I get the rest of the fan base to be mad at me? I've got it.
I figured it out.
We're going to run the Delaware wing tee with Will Wilson.
Hey, whatever works, right?
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Whatever it
Laviolette.
takes. Whatever it takes. Let me crack open 20-year-old wine.
Oh, that wine
was terrible. Wasn't
You
it?
nasty twin.
All right, let's go to 336.
Did I say it or did I not? Johnny Tailgate is never wrong. Steph Curry of tailgating. You know who this is. Listen, 2 muffed punts. Dave Doran putting his balls in the wheelbarrow like South Park and going for it on 4th and 6 and scoring the touchdown to completely destroy Mike Norvell's career? Yo, G, come on. Even while you're wearing green, you have to appreciate that. Goodbye.
Wait, wearing green? Oh, did you show up in the quarters of yesterday?
No, I had my green rowback hoodie yesterday because
I see.
The brickyard was dirty.
Yeah.
My guy, my neighbor, had his brickyard quarter zip. So good last night.
Okay.
You know what else I had last night?
I have no idea.
You know I don't like Eagle Rare, right?
No, you do not. You actually claimed that on the podcast yesterday, on Friday.
Do you know what I had last night?
Eagle Rare?
Eagle Rare 17.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Buddy.
Okay. I see.
That's an official buddy.
All right, let's go back to the
Fantastic.
Let's go back to the sports phone. Let's go to a 704.
There's 11 tubas on the band for state. We're separate for game.
Hold on a second. Let me try that again.
There's 11 tubas on the band for state. We're separate for game.
There's 11 tubas on the band for NC State. We need to step up our game.
Yes,
it's
all
our
right.
caller from the previous. Now,
yes.
Somebody is actually burning one right now. Do we know where Hayes is?
No, Hayes went back out there. I don't think Hayes is the one who's burning it right now.
He's like, why are you impugning me right
Hayes,
now?
are you?
Why am I catching strays?
Hayes,
did you
someone's
roll up?
Someone's in the bathroom burning.
Why am I catching strays right now? That was not me.
Get eyes on you. That's all.
I do respect the guy that's been heavy vaping, but he's been just outside the shot right in front here. And based on his balance at this point, he looks less stony than Ovies' dad walking around. He is not doing great and not happy about the bathroom line. All right, we're going to move back to our spot in the shade. It is 85 degrees in the sun right now.
Oh, that's gross right now. All right, I'm going to mute you real quick here, Hayes, while we continue to get our sports phone calls. Let's go to a 919.
What's going on, fellas? Calling in from a porta potty outside of the stadium. All I can say is, damn you, Dave Doran. Damn you.
There it is, Joe. There's your call from the person who's like, you know what? NC State won, but Dave Doran continues to lose.
I know. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, okay. We'll play.
Hey, Joe. It's your brother. Walking out of Carter Finley. can we make the whole game out of Newcastle muffed punts? Because that was pretty exciting and funny. I think the whole stadium laughed, which was pretty great. But yay, we're bowl eligible, I guess. Can't wait to lose to Tulane in the Gasparilla Bowl. Also, shout out to Giglio. Thanks for letting me bum off your friend's Howling Cow soft serve ice cream machine. I have many questions about the logistics of that, but I enjoyed it after I had my lactate. Joe, you should use that sometime. Love you. Bye.
Yeah, no. Power through crew, baby. That power through crew.
No, the Howling Cow soft serve is not dairy.
It's not dairy?
No. Soft serve, as a rule, is not dairy. It's a powdered mix.
Oh.
So that's why maybe you'll be okay with Dairy Queen.
Maybe.
And McDonald's.
So I told my brother went to the game last night, and he's like, where's Joe? I'm like, well, he's usually hanging out at Steve's tailgate in the RV lot. It's hard to miss him. There's an ice cream machine, a soft serve ice cream machine, and he finally found it, so I'm glad he was able to get that ice cream machine.
Do you know what actually happened last night?
No, I do not.
At the risk of offending all of our
well, we've already done
barbecue
enough offending
sponsors.
here.
No, we haven't. Stop.
Yes.
Sir, there's kids here now, but
well,
they're now stoned. By
Hey,
the way.
you know what? We're not Bob.
My contact's high.
I'm not Bob Dumas, so I haven't done anything super problematic yet. So we got that.
No.
for
You
us.
ready for this? Our friend from Southern Smoke, Matt
Register,
Matthew Register,
Yeah.
did a private tailgate for Hayes Lancaster last night.
Oh, really?
He had an 8-foot grill, Joe.
Adam's not going to get offended that Matt
Joe,
Register was bringing it.
Joe, I won't say it because there's youth here.
Yeah.
Let me just say there was a tingle. There was a tingle. That grill was amazing.
Yeah.
And he made ribs.
Yeah.
And he made wings.
Yeah.
And of course barbecue, but he also had like this watermelon salad.
Yes, I've had the watermelon salad. Off the charts.
Joe.
It's all, we gotta do a show from out
Joe.
there. We'll go out there on a Friday and do the
A Southern Smoke private barbecue for your tailgate.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there's a higher tier than that.
You want to know the number? I can give it to you.
We love Adam and the crew at Longleaf. That is our home base, longtime corporate champion. But Adam recognizes, and the barbecue community all is intermingled and things like that. What Matt's doing out in Garland, North Carolina, is pretty damn
Also
good.
a big Tennessee fan, so we need to get Matt on the podcast. I told him, he's like, hey, don't forget I'm your official SEC correspondent. I said, you're right. You're right. I need to get you back out here.
Hey,
Real quick, guys, bringing it back to the parade.
Yeah.
We obviously support Raleigh and all its high schools and public teachers and band teachers, but we're not about being super petty and still holding on to our high school rivalries. And that's how I'm going to make fun of the Leesville band's Coast Guard hats. Never understood why Leesville went with the Coast Guard uniforms for their band. But get a shot of them over my shoulder there, Wally.
Yeah, I see.
Leesville was the one that even though you wanted to beat Inlow and Millbrook, Leesville truly opened up like when I was in high school. Like people that had started at Broughton their freshman year, then were shipped to Leesville, or like people I went to middle school that I thought I'd go to high school with. So they truly felt like the beginning of the new, quote unquote, new high schools. And they had the elementary, middle, and high school all there together. And it just felt like this weird complex in North Raleigh. So being super petty, I still hold a grudge against Leesville. And I don't like your Coast Guard uniforms. So deal with it.
Whoa, what is happening with
Falling
this horse?
way back. That is
That looks
that's a dangerous idea.
Honestly, Joe, you need to do that for your back.
That would be like a flying Walenda
No.
deuce.
It looks like a red panda situation. Red panda on a horse.
I honestly, and that was on camera, by the way. So if
That's
you're watching live on
amazing.
YouTube, actually, why wouldn't you be watching live on YouTube? We're not putting this.
Oh, she's circling back?
Yeah, so
Coming back for more.
Lean back on that horse. I'm thinking,
Whoa.
you need that. You got to do that for your neck, bro.
I'm seeing this, guys. This is crazy.
Surgery.
What is she doing?
Go ask her a question, please.
Wally, see if you can get a shot of this horse lady here who's hanging upside down and doing flips. Just stay on her for a second. We'll try and give you another shot up here, guys.
No, wait, no.
Again, if she could flip a bowl onto her head, we could give her a halftime show. Look at what is she doing?
I'm about to give you some PTSD.
I can see this being a halftime show.
Oh,
She needs to train this, get the right music, get the horse to walk about 90 feet in a circle. And of course, she has a pooper scooper behind her. Respect that.
Yeah, of course.
Hayes, you ready for this? PTSD?
Yeah.
You know the real reason you hate Leesville?
Jeez.
A, well, you said it, A, or new money, but B, Paul Dinkenor, soccer coach at Leesville for forever, a true legend in the state of North Carolina. He stole that Broughton Cap pride. My friend David Allred in the Broughton Hall of Fame, class of '88, the Caps. Man, Paul Dinkenor just came in, swooped in, and stole all of your soccer talent.
Hold on real quick. Because whereas I, a cross-country runner, got my ass beat regularly by Leesville, I was like the 7th best runner in the conference, and all 6 of the people in front of me were Leesville. Dinkenor lost regularly to Izzy Hernandez Capitals. I mean, Broughton was still putting up state championships from 95 to 2005 when Leesville opened. So I'm not hearing any of this Dinkenor. I want to hear Izzy Hernandez. He did not give up the block when Leesville came into town like a lot other sports. So no, I'm not hearing it.
Okay. Hey, have we seen Broughton yet or no?
Broughton
We
came
missed them
through.
while I was in the bathroom.
They went by while you were on a break.
Okay.
I tricked Ovies into showing respect. He stood. Yeah, that's when we ventured down that whole awkward conversation where I started talking about girls' looks. Let's not revisit it, okay, guys?
Okay.
You know, Hayes was all concerned before we were doing parade prep. He was all concerned about, saying anything that might get us in trouble and all that kind of stuff, which is understandable.
Sure.
I mean,
live mics.
Who else is going live? Like live, no commercial breaks. Okay, live, no commercial break. Nobody's doing
no ad breaks.
There's no ad breaks.
The Triangle Christmas Parade leader.
The biggest Christmas parade coverage on a podcast between Washington and Atlanta. I've heard. Biggest podcast between Washington and Atlanta. That's what I'm hearing.
I got nothing but love for Big Weather. Shout out to Kate Rogerson. Shout out to Trayvon Miles. Shout out to Joe Mazer. He's no longer there.
Ooh,
I don't
Mark
care.
Armstrong.
Mark Armstrong.
Why dissing our guy?
Actually, I got to call Mark because I got to get
Jen Daniels, JD.
Jen Daniels.
The notorious.
Whoa.
Yes.
You guys are going deep in the bag.
Bridget. She's now with the NFL Network.
Doing things.
Who is it?
Whoa.
She left she worked with the Golden State Warriors for like a hot minute.
Oh, yeah.
Kareth Burke. Like
Cherith. Yeah.
Yeah, all the ABC 11 legends, they ain't going non-stop.
Big
and
game
Charlie Mickens.
Still in the game, man.
You haven't
still
lived,
in the league.
You haven't lived life until you've been in Edmonton for Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals where the sun doesn't set, hanging out with Charlie Mickens.
You haven't lived since you've been, unless you're in Montreal with Charlie in a bar where a random 30-year-old woman offered him cocaine and sex in the bathroom at a Montreal bar. I'm not making this
Welcome
up.
to the Raleigh Christmas Parade.
I knew I needed to hang out with Game Day Charlie more. I didn't know I needed it that bad. I will say something that's super cool. You get this in college football and college basketball a lot of when Alabama is the biggest story in the world, but Nick Saban still calls on the local reporter first or whatever. Game Day Charlie has that verve, right? Where Coach K could be the biggest star in the world. He could be in the biggest city in the world, stepping off for the Final Four, and ESPN wants to talk, and everyone wants to talk. And Kay's like, let me text my man Game Day Charlie and tell him exactly where I'm stepping off the bus so that he knows where to get the shot. People respect Game Day Charlie, and we respect him on this podcast too.
But there's no bigger legend that we're talking to right now when it comes to Greensboro ACC tournament than Hayes Permar. You get that man a Franzia bag out of the box and a piano. You don't know where things are going.
Perm, you remember we made our own hospitality and we went and got the beers and then you got the box of wine.
Yeah. Here's a question. All right, we're on year 5 of the 2020, which is now the COVID ACC tournament.
Yeah.
At what anniversary of the COVID ACC tournament do I need to contact Florida State and give back the ACC tournament championship net that Ovies dared me to cut down?
Yes.
Right there on the court. FSU was declared ACC champions. They were like, what? Okay. They cut down one net. Everybody's leaving. Everybody of importance is in a meeting trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Yes. And Giglio looks at me and nods and he's like, bet you won't grab that ladder right there and cut that net down. And that's all an idiot like me needs. It's like calling Marty McFly yellow. Like, bet you won't do it. I'm like,
well, where's the?
Oh, really? So at some point, I got that net. And I need to return it to Florida State or the ACC. You guys tell me when.
Hey, man.
I still have the parking pass from the
No,
2020.
we have the big board. That big board that says media.
Oh, that from the 2020 when they
That's
showed
from the
things out?
2020.
Hey, man, I remember
On our door.
we had the
The Eford
last
Studios.
We had
Thanks
the
to our friends
last-
at Empire Property.
We had the last hospitality at that brewery across the street from
Oof.
the Hillsborough Coliseum. It's now something else. I think it's called Steel Hands now, but I forgot what it was at the time.
No, we've made our own hospitality.
No, we ended up having to make our own
At,
hospitality. But
whatever that was, the Marriott or whatever it
the
was.
last
Why
official.
don't we have a hotel?
Yeah, we were in a
We
weird
should have a
hotel that
hotel.
year. That's when you did those natter days with the Tito shots.
No, that was different. Because remember, we ended up at the Waffle House.
Oh, that's right. You, me, and Luke. You, me, and Luke ended up at the Waffle House that day.
The Natter Days with the shot of Tito's. And Lauren was like, "You are psychotic."
Brownlow, but then Brownlow said, "Can I have one?"
Can I have one?
So there's that too.
All right, one of my favorite all-time ones
Yeah.
was Atlanta, and this is a Giglio story. We're in Atlanta. I'm in maybe my first year of the David Glenn show, and I've gotten to know the sports media, but I still haven't won them over. We're down there in Atlanta. The hospitality is kind of popping off, but I'm looking at Giglio. I'm like, we need to bump this up, and he's with me, but I need somebody with his juice. I don't have enough juice to bring the crowd, and I'm like, let's go to karaoke. And he helped me rally the crowd. We went to karaoke. I bought 30 Bud Lights and was like, let's get the party started. And ended up being a banger night. Maniscalco slept like a night.
Oh, yes.
I mean, it slept like an hour that night.
Yes.
Covered a game, went to a Canes game, probably came back. But we turned it up in Atlanta. And that was my first, hey guys, I'm going to be a fun person to hang out with. Let's do this. And I remember Giglio greasing the wheels because people would actually follow him to whatever dirt bar I was saying we should go to sing karaoke.
Giglio's always been a Pied Piper. All right,
Flip-flops.
here's the deal.
Flip-flops.
Hey, here's the deal. I gotta pee.
Okay.
So it's been.
Gravy, come on.
Hey,
in.
look, it's been an hour and 36 minutes since we've been doing this. I have
We're-
not taken it away.
Bring
So the
your
young
beer.
gravy, bring the
Bring your
beer,
beer.
gravy
Come on.
here. Come get under the Ethernet cable.
Yeah, have a seat.
I
Bullpen.
mean, you don't have a non-compete. So just sit down in the shot. Don't spill the beer on my computer. Here's the microphone. Here's some
Quick update on the parade. I think we just had the Chinese Lantern Festival come through. That's a great activity here at the holidays if you're there. But yeah, always a cool part of the parade.
Okay. This is Graham Hill.
Oh, look at
AKA
this.
the Young Gravy.
It's my return to a microphone. Who let this happen?
I don't know. I want to get the full parade. Oh,
Basically, the plane is in the air, but the engine is off. We are just colliding right now and hoping Giglio and Young Gravy and I don't crash this while Ovies is peeing.
I was coming down here to get a bagel.
Next year, we're going to have to get him a bottle or something. We can't have Ovies leaving his station.
So,
Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
Man, great to see you as well.
Permanent.
Did your alarm work this morning, Graham?
Let's just say that we were still feeling the effects of an 8 o'clock kickoff this morning.
Yeah, I saw the Gravy at the football game last
In the
night.
Chancellor's
He
Suite.
somehow ended up in the Chancellor's Suite.
I don't know how I snuck up there.
Did not get kicked out.
Did not get kicked
Making
out.
us proud.
Kicked out of a suite last night. It wasn't you.
Let me just say this real quickly. How about Dave Doran? What a play call to draw up 2 muff punts to win that football game. I mean, absolute great play calling by the Diamond.
So Perm is not here for any football talk today.
I respect the take. I'm here for football talk. It's Doran talk.
Yo,
Doran. That's all y'all want to talk about. He's boring when he's actually talking. It's boring now. But now you're bringing down the parade with your Doran talk.
All right.
See, I don't need any more of it.
No, let's give a little history though here because Hayes Permar, obviously a Broughton legend, a Christmas Carol legend, and now the Rialto legend, known worldwide now for your usage of the marquee and your signs. Unbelievable. But once upon a time, you were a radio producer for David Glenn. And that's kind of how I was introduced to you. And then after David Glenn, you did Sports Channel 8. And then all during this time, there was a Kinston pup named Graham Hill, a William Peace University student.
Go Pacers.
Who listened to local sports talk radio and said one day.
The Carolina Hurricanes radio network, as Mike Maniscalco likes to call it.
One day I'll be as cool as Hayes Permar. And there he was, Graham Hill, filling your shoes admirably as a producer.
Also
quote unquote, the local radio station.
Also did some public address announcing.
You did?
Just like Hayes.
That's right. At
Just like
ECU
Hayes.
baseball.
Yep. ECU baseball, William Peace, Kinston Indians, RIP.
Your real legacy is the Young Gravy.
I appreciate you saying that. It'd be interesting to ask who had a better glow up, Young Gravy, Graham Hill, going from guy who couldn't remember to turn off his own alarm and get to work on time for the morning show, or Peace College going to William Peace University.
Wow.
Just a great transition that worked well for them. So it was a match made in heaven for sure.
I'd probably say myself, just because there was a lot of people that were very upset over that name change.
They were.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I
Lots
didn't
of
know
lots
that.
of Karens that were very upset
A lot of
over
Karens.
Peace College turned into William Peace University. But if
Okay.
that had not happened, Young Gravy would not be where he's at right now, filling in on Ovies
Admirably.
Giglio. I cannot believe this.
This
I've been
is
waiting
big
for
time.
this.
I know this is your unofficial
This
debut.
is my
Obviously on the
Christmas present.
hotline.
Yeah.
You've been multiple times.
Yeah, happy to be
But
back.
What,
The band's
what
back
was your
together.
high school?
North Lenore.
North Lenore.
North Lenore.
I
Oh, so you're like a wannabe Kinsa guy?
Cross
You're not
out-
actually a Kinsa guy?
Dang, Hayes.
Wow.
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 What are you like, LaGrange or something?
Look great. Yeah. Spot on. Wow. Actually, look at Hayes with his Eastern North Carolina knowledge of
dropping knowledge.
geography.
You probably live in Greene County. You're probably over in Snow Hill and just bussing into North Lenore. You're just not even a real Kinsa guy.
What is this,
The Food
Line?
Lion.
I used to work at Food Line. This is awesome.
The Food Lion. Look at that shopping cart.
I still have my shirt.
There's a whole generation of people who sail with the pilot and shop at Food Lion.
I forgot to mention this earlier, but there's a great phenomenon with like 10 minutes before the parade starts and then 10 minutes into the parade where you got people running upstream because they missed their group bus and now they're like late and they're in costume, but they're like trying to get there. Now we're kind of hitting the part where some of the first parade entries have ended. So you got people in their uniform, just random tuba guy just walking around holding his tuba, looking for his mom in the crowd. So always a good nostalgic moment. People trying to find their people after the parade. But yeah, shout out the big Food Line shopping cart. That is a large shopping cart. I can put a lot in there.
Who you
Did
gonna
not
call?
realize we had the Ghostbusters.
The
Yes.
OG sports phone.
We are going to call 919-444-2211. We are here at the State
First
of Beer. We've got Young Gravy, Graham Hill. We've got Hayes Permar, the Perm, holding down the fort on Hillsborough Street. We are at the State of Beer. Come check us out. Like I said, offer still stands. We have a navy blue shacket from Roback. If Young Gravy would ever come by the RV lot, he would already have his
I will be honest. That's one of the main.
Maka
That's one of the
shirt
main.
right
That's
now.
one of the main reasons why I came by today.
Well,
Not just to get my
don't have it
bagel.
today.
Gosh.
I had it last night, sir. So here's your chance. Come by, take a picture with our sign over. Kelly, are you leaving us? I just heard no, boo. No, don't tell that to Hayes Perm. Rodney Rogers, Durham legend, Wake Forest legend, passing along bad news. Obviously, had gotten to a accident that left him paralyzed in the second half of his life. So bad news here on it. Why is my one Wake Forest fan?
I
giving me
might
bad
need to
news?
leave because as soon as I got here, the door and talk, and now that unfortunate news. Like maybe I'm a bad.
I
omen.
know.
So that's breaking news, Giglio. That is heartbreaking to hear.
Yeah, it is. Especially. Okay, you want to give me? Kelly's giving me good news of her and Tori Holt. Yes.
NC State legend.
No, and Perm, you can kind of speak to this because this is your era in the late '80s when he was in high school. The original.
Not about to.
Derek Weber. He was the original Zion Williamson. An
Yes.
amazing dunker. Just a big, imposing, athletic for the likes that LeBron before LeBron, even in terms of that skill set and ability, and really at a time when Wake Forest, they had Muggsy and they had they're kind of middling a little bit, and when he got there, kind of re-legitimized them in terms of the Big Four rivalry. So condolences.
The Zion comparison is the most accurate, and I think I can't remember if I heard that and agreed with it, or I even stumbled at it to myself when Zion was around. And it's partly because now again, I was 10 years old probably, or maybe 11 when this happened. But the first time I saw Rodney Rogers was in the Broughton High School Holiday Gym for the Holiday Invitational, the same one that we've seen Brandon Ingram and Ronald Curry and Ron Mercer and Sean Bradley and all these. It's now the John Wall.
Yeah.
Rodney Rogers looked like a 30-year-old man in that old school, tight-fitting Hillside High School uniform, you know what I mean? That I don't think they've changed. Bobby Perry, who went to Kentucky, played in it. It's just that navy-lined, white, classic, almost looks like a middle school uniform. The same one that Dave Odom coached in, and that's the other cool connection about Hillside. And I watched Rodney Rogers come in looked like he weighed 325 pounds because he was just so thick and still tall. And during warm-ups, all his teammates looked the same. They all looked like they were grown-ass men. And he would just do effortless 360s. And back in the day, like you couldn't dunk in warm-ups. So he would like do a 360 in warm-up and then just drop the ball in. And you were like, how the heck is that person getting 300 pounds off the ground, moving silky smooth, and he looks like he could just hold off anybody like a running back or a defensive end? Truly a specimen or a marvel. Like you said, Zion Williamson, Julius Peppers, he was of that build and of that, like, to have that much grace with that much power, he was truly something to behold. And I was in love with him ever since I saw him first play. I can think exactly where I was sitting in the Broughton gym where I was like, who the heck is that guy and his teammates? So, yes, RIP, great person, great athlete, great asset to this area, Rodney Rogers.
All right, Hayes. What is the parade actually winding?
Is this
down,
intermission,
or is there like a halftime?
Yeah, it's winding down. You see this big space that probably means they're trying to line up Santa Claus. You want to get? I hear the WTVD helicopter ahead of me. They probably are trying to time this right.
Okay.
Unlike us, the TV coverage takes commercial breaks, so sometimes they like pause these things so they can get everything lined up just like they want it. But hey, real quick, I know we're going to end it sometime soon, and the parade will end. But jokes aside,
I just had to put my.
I really appreciate the coverage that you guys have done. I think it's super cool. I hope we continue to do this. I love the Raleigh Christmas Parade. I got to shout out my cameraman Wally. I got to shout out State of Beer and Jesse and all the folks who've done it. I know we look like we're just cutting up here, but Ovies put in a lot of work for this. You guys are pulling long hours, long days to give the people what they want and to be the local voice that people need. Because nowadays, even the people that have great sports jobs have sometimes only been here a year or two and don't have the built-in local knowledge that you guys have. So not to get sentimental, but I really appreciate you guys doing the coverage today.
Absolutely. And here's our you can't see it, but a comment from Ben, who's checking us out right now. I appreciate Ben. 3 media trained triangle dads unks telling stories. This is what parade coverage is supposed to be. Ben, appreciate you.
Truly.
Now, honestly,
Getting a little silly.
So behind the scenes, Joe Ovies wanted to be in the Christmas parade.
Okay. Like you guys wanted to be, I'm sure he wanted to go on a float doing the podcast live as you always. That's next year's goal.
I'll be honest with you. You ready for this? I'm going to tell a little bit of a story.
Okay. Take you behind the curtain.
Anytime that Joe Ovies can probably stick it to our former employer, right? Because they like to do this bootleg coverage. So his dream is that they would have to talk about us during during the coverage. Like, and here comes OG Media. Oh yeah, we fired these two fucks in April of 2023. So
I see now.
Yeah. So, but then I was like, Joe, like, given the parameters and safety measures now, we wouldn't be able to get like Jackson Giglio to drive the convertible. Like there would be like serious effort that would have to be. And quite frankly,
there would be waivers that had to be signed.
Exactly. And quite frankly, your boy doesn't need to be walking all of this way, right? So Hayes Permar steps in and he goes, hey, instead of being in the parade, why don't we cover the parade?
Well, I know Hayes earlier when I was on the way down here was talking with Ovies about how you can get out there and run again. Like all you gotta do is just get out of bed.
Sure.
I'm kind of paraphrasing a little bit. I say Ovies starts training now so that next year he's able to walk with the roadcaster in hand down Hillsborough Street, boots on the ground, like legit
Backpack.
boots on the ground. Legit
like a
boots
golfer,
on the ground.
the golf
doing
announcer.
coverage of the parade while walking the parade. That's how OG Media, or that's how Ovies and Giglio live in the parade ups its game next year. You guys have a high bar now. You have a standard.
I disagree. It's like how do you take in a golf tournament? There's so much going at one time. And yes, there is a status to being in the parade and something cool about it, but you just miss so many other things, right? You're almost better at a golf tournament just picking your spot on 13 and watching everybody come here, and then you get to see everybody comment about it. I'll always take the sitting and covering. I think this is the right choice. Next year, my one ask for next year, I already said it. I just want the butcher's market to stop only once on the parade route and deliver us a couple sandwiches. That's how I want to step the game up next year.
Some free hams to the crowd, some free turkeys.
We could throw some frozen turkeys, right? Look at you.
Maybe like 4 or 5 pound turkeys. I wouldn't throw a 12-pound frozen turkey.
Don asked me if I wanted to come play golf with you guys this week, but I would go out there for the camaraderie more than
Graham, don't lick Don't remind Giglio he could be playing golf on a perfect Saturday morning like this if he weren't stuck in this parade. Don't remind Giglio what he could be doing in this weather.
Our friend Josh Goodson out playing at Wildwood this morning. So, yeah, blind lemon jello Scott. Yeah, the Hayes meter. We need it. We do need a Hayes meter. Oh, look at you.
Is that a compliment or an insult? I can't even tell.
I think it's a compliment.
Stop it, Don. You're flattering me too much. I'm just trying to be like Hayes Permar when I grow up.
I know, and then we're bringing the worlds together. Woodchuck. This parade needs to be in February. Yeah, my wife is like, why is it so hot out here?
Not to get like Ross Martin talking about the weather, but I mean, of course, the North Carolina or the Raleigh
warm.
Christmas Parade.
It's a warm.
And I'm here in Birkenstocks right now.
I know. I
attending the parade.
Our good friend Ben Marsigli from Robex overnighted this. Feel this thing.
That's pretty.
Feel it.
That's
Feel
pretty.
It.
That's pretty
It's amazing.
sweet.
I know I'm asking you to touch another man's clothing right now, but the truth is, it's amazing. So I am sweating for the people right now and for our corporate champions at Robeck because this is phenomenal, but it is crazy hot out. Yes, and courtesy driver, who I'm sure will call in tonight for the Carolina 2 game, Hayes says the net should be in the studio.
Can I just say something real quick? Courtesy driver, I love your call-ins to the OG Sports phone.
The cadence is
the
perfect.
cadence, the timestamp of when you're calling.
Now you got to respect a good OG call-in. Like these guys are becoming characters on the show. Consistent call-ins. If you have good calls, strong takes, make it a little funny, prove that you're listening to the show, bring something to it. The mailbag is great. I don't know how you guys did it, but you stumbled into something with people actually calling into a radio show. It's crazy.
Oh, look at this.
We got Star Wars here.
Giglio, real quick. Sorry, I can't hear everything, so I may be talking over you. But we got the Hillsborough Road Child Care Center.
Whoa!
You know, we like to give a special shout out whenever the G is in here.
Yeah.
Make you feel included. Wait, get Ovies. Where's Ovies?
That's what I'm saying.
You got the Star Wars characters coming. Ovies is missing his moment.
He's missing Whoopi.
He could tell us who these red Imperial.
It's Whoopi, right?
The Emperor's Guard over here in the red. That he could tell us who they actually are. But
oh my God, how is Ovies missing this moment?
Ben, by the way, saying Hayes getting petty out here about band uniforms. Yes.
Sorry, Leesville. Don't look like the Coast Guard.
That's why.
Like a D3 football team.
Hayes just has pride in Broughton High School.
Wear a real band uniform.
Let's see. Oh, Mikey P. Yes, Mikey P. Come on down. I want to come out to
Wooly.
the tailgate. We're almost out of games.
Here comes Wooly.
No, Graham. No.
We need to just trigger Giglio right now. Excuse me, trigger Ovies.
No.
We've got the Red Stormtrooper. We've got Kyron Lowe.
We're pro Woodburn.
That's kind of a short Darth Vader. You got to put somebody taller in the Vader suit. I'm sorry. We got a big red guard that's like towering over Darth Vader. You can't bring me a 5'6" Vader. I need at least 6'3" on my Darth Vader. Come on. For the parade, maybe for a birthday party.
I don't think Perm can hear us, which is fine. But look at my guy Ken. Southern Tier Barbecue better than sex. I heard Giglio say. The tailgate yesterday was
By the way, do you see this guy's
phenomenal.
suit over here? The
Christmas suit.
Yes, you need to wear that next year. I mean, I know you want to please your sponsor Roback.
Well,
Hey, Giglio,
Hayes in the Christmas suit.
quick question. It looks like there's a bull in a blue suit. Do you know who they're representing? Who that's from?
I do not. See the. You talking about the guy on the sidewalk or the parade?
I'm not sure if there was just some bull out here. Maybe he was from Durham. I'm not sure what that was. I didn't know if you caught that, Giglio.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, and it's fine. My all-time favorite interview, though, Hayes, if you can hear me, was with Ron Shelton, who wrote that movie. He also happened to write White Men Can't Jump, and you've never
Greatest
seen
movie of all time.
the way that I did when I told him, hey, Ron, sometimes when you win, you really lose.
If I can just say something real quick.
Why are you stepping on my fucking moment here?
Yeah, seriously. That was bad, Graham.
I was just going to say, I'm more of a Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp kind of guy.
Sorry.
Jesus.
I'm more of a Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp kind of guy myself.
So what
is Ovies back?
Not Kinston Wilson.
The Firebirds.
Not the Whirly Gigs, the Warbirds.
The Warbirds.
Yes. Can I ask, while we're being on the subject of petty, I love that or damn near every float, or 95% of them, has the TVD branding on it. Because they know that there's a competitor trying to, poach coverage today. So they're like, "Hey, cool. You wanna come in here and bootleg some coverage that we paid for? Fine. We're putting
the 11. You're gonna see
float.
double ones on everything, baby. Big yellow 11s all over the place.
You know what I call that? Mad respect. Mad respect. So, all right, Hayes, you want to get into a story time portion of this program? Talking about your favorite Christmas parade moments, or talking about why the Christmas parade route can't be towards the Rialto, or what happened? Why didn't we get this thing towards that way?
That's a good question. I think you gotta leave Capitol Boulevard open. Hillsborough Street, though it's a main street, is not like the best connecting commuting thing to everybody. Like, you can kind of get around by avoiding Hillsborough Street. So it's always made sense to climb it down, to close it down.
Yes.
And then especially once you get down on like Fayetteville Street, again, nobody's really driving on there. So I think that's part of it. And there is just a cool vibe when you're walking towards the Capitol in the parade. That's always kind of a good look. So
I don't want lime. It's not lime. It's not lime beer weather.
Okay.
Anyway,
you missed the Star Wars people. The Imperial Trooper, the red guys with the helmets.
Yeah.
The Imperial Guard.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Well, that's
Take
actually
that
what the
term.
audience doesn't know. What the audience, spoiler alert, I actually did not have to pee. I ran to go be in the Star Wars group.
Oh, that was you.
That was
In
me.
the
That was me, actually.
I would actually believe that. I would legit believe that he brought his like Kylo Ren costume. It was like, hey guys, I can't do the whole thing, but if I could just do these 2 blocks with you so that I could be in the parade, can I do that? Sure enough.
I will say we are approaching our 2 hours of continuous coverage. No commercial
ads.
break.
No commercials.
Break, and I'm going to get my lime beer here in a second.
Yeah, you're gonna go get your lime beer here in a second. That's fine. That's fine.
But
we are-
live.
Jana to come on.
So-
She's hungover as
who is
fuck. Niece Jana right there.
Oh,
She's
your niece.
so hungover.
So right now I'm looking at the. So let's see. Oh, geez, did I miss the Bulls?
I'm sorry, who?
Okay, that's what I thought.
I
All right. Shout out
the movie that Ron Shelton wrote. That.
Hey, shout out to my guy Burling.
Talk about stolen valor.
Hey, shout out to Burling. He's my guy.
Burling can be your guy. It's still stolen valor.
What do we got here?
I see a juggling reindeer on a skateboard. Is that what's going on? I'm not sure exactly what's happening. I see a Canes jersey. That's not Minter, is it? No.
No, that's not Minter. These are the one-wheel bros wearing their onesies. All right, so we're getting near the end of the parade here. So
yeah, we had a big break there.
I don't see Santa quite yet, but we're close.
I was going to say we're about 20 minutes away.
Beer. No, we can't. And I need my beer. I paid for my beer.
Okay, well then.
Do you want a lime beer? Or
no,
not?
The Young Gravy. How did Young Gravy do, by the way?
He's a little starstruck because his guy was here. Perm. His hero. I gave the whole backstory. It was great. It was like a Marvel origin
All right.
story.
Well, I guess Hayes and I are just gonna have to hold it down while you go get your beer that you apparently bought. So there you go. Okay, that's fine. Go do your thing. There's all sorts of stuff going on here. How's the battery, Hayes? How we doing?
We're kind of low. I think we might make it to Santa, but I might come back and finish in the studio with you guys instead of out on the street. Just saw the Mandalorian one-wheeling by here. I guess that wasn't you.
Did we see
since you can't be?
Did we see Jesus
What's up?
on one wheel?
I did not see Jesus.
That's not to be confused with Clutch's Jesus on the dashboard. But that's space grass. That's a deep cut for some of you watching in the audience right now from the WKNC days. Shout out to Clutch.
I've got a Canes player. Some of these one wheelies are. Do you remember Return to Oz, the sequel to Oz that was like way too scary, and there was like wheelie machines going around.
Yeah,
Some of these remind me of that, and I'm getting bad flashbacks. I don't like it.
That movie used to be on the Disney Channel back when you'd get the Disney Channel free preview weekend. And this is how old I am. You'd get a Disney Channel or HBO or Cinemax free preview weekend on your cable package, and you'd get the VHS ready to go, and you'd set it on the long play so you can get like a VHS. You get the tape to run for maybe 8 hours.
Sure.
And just catch whatever free movie you were going to get that weekend. And let me tell you about that damn Return to Oz, because I recorded it. I had my dad record as much as he could from the Disney Channel. And that Return to Oz with the witch who was like swapping out heads and crap.
The room with no heads. Freaked me out, man. Freaked me out.
That is some weird stuff. But you know what? I was actually having a conversation with a fellow parent about. Actually, I was having this conversation last night with a fellow parent about some of the stuff that we watched as kids, and then you go back and watch it as an adult with your kids, and you go, "Oh, this explains so much."
Yeah,
we were allowed to watch these things, and maybe not. Speaking of NC State shit, there's a
legit shit.
Legit. Yeah. There's a legit septic tank of shit rolling down Hillsborough Street right now.
We should know the piece of shit is not wearing any NC State gear. So it seems like they've shed that connection too. That they're down with the OG cause of like, we're not wearing our Wolfpack gear anymore. We're just wearing our shit costumes. He's in yellow. So yeah, he's good.
David, did you bail on the bathroom line? Oh, you got in? Okay. There was one kid. So real quick, we're sitting here at State of Beer. I've been holding it in for probably 2 hours. All that coffee, my mom's Cuban coffee, and then having a beer, probably not helping in that regard. And there was a kid who was having a meltdown a few spots in front of me that he.
Yeah, that's happening a lot out here too.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to pee on the floor. Although here, David, pick up the microphone. I feel like this is where we bring in Disney adult conversation. So my brother, David Ovies, is here, maker of the mac and cheese. You're not going to
Hey, Giglio, pull me out real quick. I'll meet you guys back in the studio while you guys talk it up.
I'm going to pull you out. Okay, so yeah, you don't have to. Hayes is coming back in because he's worried about his battery. How many meltdowns have you seen now that we're in peak holiday mode? How many meltdowns have you seen in Disney World right now?
Oh, plenty.
So
I go just to watch them.
You just go for the family meltdowns.
Oh, for sure. Grab a drink, sit on a bench. Just.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of pressure.
We're going home right now.
There's a lot of pressure, man. You got kids who haven't napped. They're overly tired. Thank you, Gravy. They're overly tired. And you're trying to maximize it because you've spent all this money. Not everybody can be a Disney adult like you, David, and just go when they feel like going because you're an annual pass holder. You know? Like, if that ride doesn't happen, man, it's a meltdown. If you don't meet Mickey that day, it's over.
Oh, no. Just come back.
Yeah. Because it's so easy to just come back.
So easy.
Yeah, it's just so easy to come back in that regard. So you were at the state game last night?
Yes. It was pretty good. I mean, way better than the Miami.
That's right. You went to back-to-back state terrible games.
One
was a win, one was a loss.
Yeah. No. The most entertaining part was the muff punt, the bounce off the head, whatever the hell that was.
Yeah.
Can't complain about that, but yeah. Can't wait to see what shitty bowl game in Florida they get to go to, and I'll stupidly spend money on going to that.
So here's your opportunity before Joe comes back and Hayes sits down to defend mac and cheese. Since apparently that triggered you.
You're just a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just saying that mac and cheese is something you can have year round. I don't know why it's Thanksgiving food.
It's a good side.
Is it though?
Yeah.
But it's Thanksgiving. There are so many other sides you can have only at Thanksgiving. You can have mac and cheese on the side anytime you
can
want.
Add it. You're going to eat a lot of crap anyway.
This is true. I
Might
just
as
don't
well
know.
add it on top.
I don't know. I just feel like mac and cheese is one of the things that you can like dress up. I view it differently than chicken tenders. You and I align on chicken tenders.
Okay.
Not all chicken tenders are created equal.
Sure.
You know?
I stand Raising Cane's. I know that's a hot take. But...
No, it's fine. It's whatever.
The sauce carries it.
Maybe. I don't know. Raising Cane's is never going to advertise, so it's really not that big of a deal. But but then like the kids are super into Dave's Hot Chicken, and those are like that's just full on. Those are not chicken tenders. Those are just full on chicken breasts they're giving you.
Yeah,
no. It's like that place you took us to in Orlando, the Chicken Fire.
Yep, Chicken Fire solid.
That was just straight up whole ass chicken tender. They bread.
You order the slider. It's a sandwich.
It's a sandwich.
It's a full on
it's not a
sandwich.
slider.
And you're complaining about more food?
No, I'm not complaining.
More bang for your buck.
I'm not complaining about it. But what I am going to complain about is the ratio at which these hot chicken places make it seem like the hot is going to wreck you. When they're not, I feel like they do it to kind of psych you out.
Sure.
To make you feel like you've accomplished something by getting something that's hot, but it's not as hot as it could be. Am I making sense?
Yeah. No,
it's like a psychosomatic thing.
I still get the mild. Like, I don't want to be on the toilet all afternoon.
Well, I mean, that's part of it. Sometimes you got to do that. Just like you took your Lactaid yesterday.
Yeah. I still think, I don't know if you played my call or not, but.
We actually did stumble to your call because I just ingested all the calls from the sport. We haven't even got through all of them yet.
Okay.
It is what it is.
The ice cream was a nice little touch on whoever's tailgate that was last night.
That's Steve. Steve's got the RV lot.
I have
a screen and all that kind of stuff.
The logistics of that, I have so many questions.
I mean, Steve's also the same guy who travels to just about every Wolfpack game.
We all hate ourselves.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know. Maybe it's because what I do, I don't really think about these types of things, but that's a choice.
It is.
I do it for work. As Dave Dorn would say, I do this shit for a living. This is a choice on your end.
At least most of the bowl games that I go to are like in Florida. I can make them pretty easily, but
yeah, like the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Why am I spending money to go see Dave Dorn lose yet another bowl?
Are you going to go to the Pop-Tarts Bowl again?
State's in it.
I mean, you should just go.
It is a spectacle.
All right, I'm kicking you out. Hayes,
Okay.
sit down.
Bye.
You do the thing. Bye. I'll see you later. Hayes Permar. No, it's fine. It's fine.
This is one of the parade all-time favorites.
What do we got
Raleigh
here?
Rescue Mission.
Ah, yes. I do love the Raleigh Rescue Mission. They always
usually
bring
cut it up.
Yes.
I'm hoping they'll do a pause. Next year, people will know exactly where our camera is, so they will stop. Here, get in here.
yeah. No, honestly, I think the fact that the best part about it is that we actually have movement, so it's all good. Like it's constant movement in our shot.
No, it's great.
Nobody's
I think
stopping.
we've got a great shot.
Also,
but I'm saying these people usually stop and break it down every.
oh yeah, there is that
100 yards. So we need to make sure that we do it right here.
The Joe, did you get more of your lime beer? No, we doing.
Let's go 3
All right, here, let's go.
Yeah, you didn't want the lime beer. I got it for you.
Let's finish
Hold on a
3D.
second. Here, you guys talk. Here, hold on a second. Joe, grab the mic. You guys vamp. I'm gonna get the other mic. Here, hand it over. Pass it over.
I was thinking,
We
just
have more
finished
mics?
3D. We should have the Raleigh Rescue Mission, and then it'll be probably one more high school band in the featured spot before
Okay.
Santa Claus.
Is that what we have here? The rescue mission? They got their own band?
Shout out to the person who helped let us know kind of the parade order. You know who you are.
Yes.
But they did say final position will be Santa Claus and his hoe, I believe was the wording he used. So, yes.
Good verbiage.
All right, you want an NC State connection? I'll do the Giglio role of bringing it all back to NC State.
Yes.
The longest running Santa Claus that I know of in the Raleigh Christmas Parade, not that Santa Claus isn't real, kids who are listening, but sometimes he needs to send a representative for the Christmas Parade because he can't go to all of them, is proud state grad, former state senator, namesake for the now Hillsborough Street YMCA, that's the Alexander YMCA, Johnny Mac Alexander, a longtime Santa Claus, and I believe his father did it before him. The Raleigh JCs used to be a big part of the Christmas parade in general, and Johnny Mac was a warm and friendly and fun Santa Claus for many years, and just
It's like
a good person in
McGruff,
general
the
for the city.
crime dog there. Nice. Very nice.
Is that McGruff? McGruff's
He's a crime
different
dog.
race,
No, you're right. It would
isn't
be.
he?
No,
That's-
it's a fire thing, so it couldn't be the crime dog. But
Where's Smokey the Bear?
yeah,
Isn't he the fire guy?
there's a place across the street. By the way, I would love to understand their business model.
Which one?
Hayes, you're not there yet. Maybe you're broke. Come back and explain the youths to me. And
what's the
brunch?
Oh, brunch is a huge millennial thing, man.
I know.
I love brunch. I've come around on brunch. I'm an avocado toast guy. Not gonna lie.
They fucking love it. I get it, but like the place is open for like 2 hours on like 3 days a week.
You talking about this place press across the street?
I wasn't going to name names.
Wasn't gonna give
but
any love.
It's
I
fine.
was, I thought you talked the business model of like seeing how cool State of Beer and their breakfast burrito scene is, and then be like, oh, can we just copy that?
Yeah.
on parade morning.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to name names.
Yeah,
but
you gotta remember.
Are they just making those here?
the
breakfast burritos? Yeah.
Nice. They don't do that regularly.
They
That's
have
a-
sandwiches here on the regular.
sandwiches on the red.
They're known for them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
the breakfast burritos. The I forget. There's something with the forest. Something.
You mean
in the
our
forest.
friends at State of Beer know how to make money? It's wild. What
Do
a
we?
concept.
Good people. We need to learn from.
Hey,
we all-
sir.
us-
Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you guys make any money?
Speaking of making money, I don't know if you guys knew this, but the entire Rialto Christmas movie slate is up at therialto.com.
It's your big month, right?
No free
Yeah,
ads.
it's your big month, right?
But therialto.com. Yeah, Die Hard's up there. Elf, Home Alone. Bringing in Home Alone 2 for the first time this year.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to say the
go
White
back.
House put pressure on us to carry
No.
a
Go
Christmas
back.
movie with Trump in it, but
Go back.
But
Did you just say Die
Die
Hard?
Hard, Elf, Home Alone,
Oh,
Christmas
I see.
Vacation, It's a Wonderful Life.
I see.
Here's all right. Are we doing
I'm a
this?
die-harder
Are we
than
doing-
my
are we
man.
doing-
Are
Are we
we
doing
doing
the-
this?
Are we doing the Die Hard
as a Christmas
We've done 2 hours of real coverage without having to dip into hot dog as a sandwich. Here's my hottest. No, it's not even a hot take.
Yeah.
Here's my mild take on Die Hard as a Christmas movie.
Okay.
If Home Alone is a Christmas movie, and most people agree it is, then whatever terms by which you use to say that Home Alone is a Christmas movie, Die Hard fits all those criteria.
Well, you know the fun fact about Home Alone, right?
That it came out in July.
So the was it Bonnie Belinda's the actress who was Mrs. McClane?
Okay.
Although she went by Gennaro, Holly Gennaro.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember at the beginning of the movie, Bruce Willis is very, very. John McClane is very, very upset.
Die Hard. You said Home Alone.
Yeah, you said Home Alone.
Well, no, I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that. So in Die Hard, you're right. So in Die Hard,
he doesn't even know.
John, it's whatever.
It's fine. You know what that is? Radio. When you're live, you just keep working
just
that
keep
shit
going through.
You're like, shut the fuck up,
is-
Julio. No one knows I fucked up.
Is there somebody named Sam involved?
Then you have no chance.
Then I'm fucked. Now, here's the thing. So John McClane, his estranged wife, but they rekindle things thanks to a terrorist attack because what says love like a terrorist attack?
What says, "Hey girl, I'm ready to
And
please you
remember the
like glass
technology
in
when
your
he's in the
your foot."
Nakatomi building and it's like they had a touch screen?
Yeah.
It's 1988. It's like, look at
Yeah.
Sarah McClane.
It's like, oh wait, Gennaro, Holly
Gennaro.
Gennaro, damn it,
Using
All right,
your old
fine.
name again.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
Hey,
what's
girl.
up? What's up with the bearded dude doing cocaine? You hitting it? You hitting
Ellis.
that? You hitting
Ellis.
that? Right? What's
Yes.
going on here? Anyway, so
Our
Belinda.
second cocaine reference from today's break.
So Bonnie
For those
Belinda.
keeping track.
Yeah. So Bonnie Belinda
might
is
be more.
apparently related to the McCulkins.
Okay.
Okay.
This is like a movie theory, or this is your
No, this is an actual thing that happened.
okay.
So she is related. I think she's like
As
some
the
sort
new
of like
Revelations Church rolls by. Yes,
Some-
Jesus is the greatest gift. Absolutely.
sure. Die Hard is the greatest gift. It's a gift that keeps on giving every Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Ho ho ho! Now I have a
Twinkies,
machine gun.
not ho ho ho.
So
Twinkies.
Belinda's related somehow to Macaulay Culkin and that family. She then explains to them, "Hey guys, this is a great movie. You should do this in a kids version."
Yeah. Well,
And that's how Home Alone came about.
to me, I see when John Hughes made Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
That it seems like he looked at that and was like, this was really good. If we added a cute kid to this, we could make $1 billion. You know, like it feels like similar
Because if
to.
you think about it, if you think about it, Home Alone is just Die Hard for kids.
Yes. All right. You want to know my favorite movie connection? that
Right down
also-
to bare feet and like paint.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
You know?
yes.
Anyway.
That's what I said.
I like
if,
that.
If Home Alone's a Christmas movie, then
Yes.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yes.
They meet the same criteria.
Okay.
My favorite is
that person. Nope.
Stella Hall is the name of the actress who plays the stewardess who notices John McClane's gun when he's getting on the plane.
Yeah.
And kind of like gives him eyes, but they don't really like talk. And it just, sets the stage of like, is he single? Is he not? Maybe not. That's Stella Hall. That same Stella Hall, same movie that came out the same year, Scrooged, when he revisits his old self and his uncouth boss is like, come to dinner with me and my wife.
Yeah.
And Bill Murray's like, oh, your wife's not here. He's like, oh, then I guess it'll just be me and my secretary. And like, clearly he's, a philanderer.
Wink, wink. Nod,
Stella
nod.
Hall is the secretary.
So wait.
all right, let's wrap
sorry,
this up.
Sorry, we
Let's
got
wrap it up.
Carrie
We gotta wrap
High.
it up.
There's
We
our
gotta
guy.
wrap it up. High school.
There's our
There's
guy.
Alan Mason.
Alan
Friend of the
Mason.
OG.
Mason.
He needs a
Carrie
wave.
High
He's
till
way
I
too serious.
die.
We need a wave.
Hey, just so you know, imping ain't easy.
Well,
Imp
not-
is a great mascot.
it honestly is
Great
it's
mascot.
appropriate. The Carrie High Band is the last marching band before Santa because Impin' ain't easy.
A place of honor.
Santa knows it ain't easy either because again, Santa and his hoe are about
the home
to
of, the home of Debbie Antonelli.
That's right.
Carey High School.
That's right.
Are you
Fun
sure?
fact, yes.
Wes Durham and Debbie went to Carrie? Or
No,
they went to
Wes went to
Debbie-
Apex.
Debbie Antonelli.
I think Debbie went to Apex.
Wes Durham went to Apex.
Yeah, Wes went to
Wes
Apex.
went to Carey. I am 100%
No,
positive
Wes
on this.
went to Apex.
Yes, Wes went to Apex.
Antonelli went to
Debbie
Carey?
went to Carey.
Okay.
I thought they were in high school together, but
We'll double
All right.
check this. I'm
We will.
100% positive.
So with we're about to wrap things up. I can't believe we've been doing
Are we?
this. Yeah, it's about
Can I-
2
you sure? I gotta
hours
quick-
and
I gotta
15
throw my
minutes.
town
Hurry
of
up
Carey
because we got Santa coming
I
up.
got to throw my town of Carey fact. Bigger than any city in South Carolina, bigger than any city in West Virginia, bigger than any city in Mississippi. Carey has more people than any city in those states. The town of Carey, crushing it. It's not just a Raleigh suburb anymore. It is a huge town. So
Hey,
congrats
shout out
to them.
Shout out to the Raleigh Rugby Vipers. That guy clearly plays for the Vipers as he's walking by.
We're still killing time. Real, how did
No,
Carey-
here's all right. Here we
All
are.
right.
Here we're
I was
finally
gonna ask
here.
about Carey
We're
Band.
finally here.
Chris Kringle.
What's your hottest Santa take?
He's real.
Joe, what's your hottest Santa take?
he has magic, and that's how he gets down the chimney.
Ah, yes, magic is absolutely it. My hottest Santa take is that he's not really doing fair wages. I'd love to know what the working conditions are for the elves up in the North Pole. Do you think Santa gets the butcher's market to cater the elves' holiday party?
No way.
It reminds me of, did you guys ever see the Hughes brothers documentary, American Pimp? And they were like, hey, what's the cut between the pimp and the prostitute? Santa Claus would be just like the pimp, like, what cut they get? Oh, no, they don't get no cut. 0%.
0%.
He owns that, and then he provides for all, and he takes all. That is Santa Claus.
Hey, shout out to Brassfield Accounting. Check them out online, brassfieldaccounting.com. I had to get my ice cleats out yesterday, and you all are in short sleeves.
I'm sorry. Oh, Chris had to get his cleats.
Chris had to, because he's in Homer, Alaska.
I thought you were saying you had to get your ice cleats.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
All right, this hockey manager.
I'm gonna let you shout off, but real quick.
No, we're done.
I know, but I'm gonna let you say the last thing. I'm gonna say my last thing. I'm gonna let you
finish.
on your podcast. It's named after you. I'm gonna let you. No, Raleigh is now open for Christmas shopping, folks. That's what this is all about. Shout out, shop local Raleigh. Go buy everything from local merchants and rialto.com. Hey, jokes aside, thank you guys for doing this. You go. You know, I love you as people, but I love that you guys keep it local and that you're out here riding for local folks. So
speaking of local,
keep up the great work. Go buy some merch.
OG Triangle Media Shop.com. Base 6 puts these bad boys together. So do the thing. You turned me off. Sorry, it's okay. It's okay. So anyway, go to OGTriangleMediaShop.com. Go buy some hoodies. Go buy some beanies. These bad boys are priced to move. They go back in the vault on December 1st. So go get them now. Big thanks to State of Beer. Big thanks to Hayes Permar. It was his. Wait, grab your mic then if you want to thank people. Grab your mic.
Don't forget Wally. Wally was out here today behind the scenes taking care of us.
Yes.
State of Beer all day taking care of us. So big shouts to them. Of course, all of our family members are here too. So big day here on the Hillsborough streets. And we'll be back. I'm going to take a power nap.
Take a power nap.
Can I take this home with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, take it.
I'm going to take that home with me.
Take it with you.
And then we'll be back,
I don't know,
whatever time.
7 o'clock or so?
Yeah,
maybe?
I'll go back to the studio.
Well, you have to go back to the studio because if you're going to come with me to Wake Forest after.
I know.
And then to
we have a big adventure planned for today.
We do have a huge adventure today.
Kind of sort of like it.
Anyway, so big thanks to Hayes Permar. Big thanks to Wally. Big thanks to State of Beer and the crew at Trophy for allowing us to do this ridiculousness.
And thanks to everyone who joined us today.
And thanks to everybody who jumped on the YouTube stream. And we'll see you a little bit later on today for After Dark between Duke and North Carolina. Go to OGTriangleMediaShop.com. Go buy some freaking hoodies.
Melakaliki Maka.